have me a job, part-time job at a convenience store. So y'all wish me luck. I'm trying to find a place to, like an efficiency motel or some kind of little cabin or something like that. Just a small 1-bedroom. It can just be one room and a bathroom for all I care. You understand? Maybe I should, maybe I'll look up boats for, like, boat houses for rent. Hey, I'll go live on a boat house. I don't care. But if anybody knows anything or can look up anything like that, please do, okay? All right, let's find out what I was going to ask is how does collective feel about the decisions that they're making? And what is the karmic price for them? Because karma could be dharma or karma, okay? So we're gonna ask, is collective making the right decisions for their life that God's leading them down the road? Hey Stacy, how are you? And what is the karma or dharma decision on it? Okay. All right, y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the one. It said 1, 2, 3, so I almost said 1, 2, 3. Hit the like button. Stay golden. Hit that bell notification so you can get the new videos. It's down there in the bag. I don't feel like getting it. But it's beautiful, nice out here, so I thought this would be the prime time. I went to a shrimp basket and got me a shrimp basket with some broccoli and some fried sweet potatoes and some shrimp, of course, and something else. I can't remember what else I had with it. It was really, really, really good. I know I had broccoli. I can't remember what else I had. Anyway, yeah, it was really, really good. What's staying in your room? You are? Why are you staying in your room, Stacy? We got, this is the decisions or how you're feeling about your decisions that you're making, okay? That's what I'm asking. How you feel about the decisions you're making, if it's the right decisions, or you're a right path, or what have you, okay? The first card says emotional fulfillment, completely content, wishes coming true, feeling good, full, happy, and satisfied. So you feel okay with your decisions. Something's coming to, that's a 9 of cups with a 9 of coins. Rewards for your labor. Status, abundance, self-sufficiency, sophistication, on your own, taking it easy, fulfillment and freedom. Both of those cards say freedom and fulfillment and happy. So take that as it resonates. So you're feeling pretty good about the decisions that you're making, okay? It says the 7 of coins in reverse. Lack of growth, lack of effort, bogged down. So you're pretty tired. You're letting something go because it's not worth the effort for you, okay? You've cut something out of your life and no longer serves the purpose, okay? Let me show y'all why I got my sunglasses right this second, okay? I gotta show y'all why. Is that beautiful or what? That's freaking beautiful. But I have to wear my sunglasses while I do this for right now, so. I wanted to start it while it was still daylight, because it'll probably start getting dark before I'm finished with it. But yeah, it's a beautiful sunset. We're gonna get to watch the sunset. Anyway, you're feeling pretty confident, ready to finish up something. Something's not worth your effort. You done put all the energy that you're willing to put into it, and you've walked away from something. You feel better about it. You feel good about the decision that you made. And so let's find out what the karmic cards got to say about what these decisions are leading to for collective, okay? First card out, it says, resulting from the understanding of, insight to understand, and the wisdom of. Take that as it resonates. No coincidences, okay? I'm over in the sand, so my car's kind of tilty, so it may cause these cards to slide, okay? It's kind of tilty like that, so y'all take that as it resonates, okay? Yeah, that's awesome, ain't it, Stacy? All right, take what resonates. Man, I can't really see. I should probably hang y'all up on the... Hold on, let me see if I can do it like this. See my napkins. Hold on. My kite. Move my kite out of the way. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all slinging around. But I gotta tighten that up. Hold on. Let me tighten up. Tighten up. Okay. Yeah, y'all can see pretty good right there. I can sort of tell. Alright, there they are. Should I turn around and face y'all with them? Because these are in reverse for y'all, but this is the way they look. But y'all don't care. Come on, let's get with it. Okay. Something about the hermit. You did something on your own. Okay. You did something on your own, Queen of Cups. Found self-love, and you found some kind of creative idea of, look, you can manage on your own. I'm telling you. And God's about to look out for you through some type of sudden, like, gift. Tell me what the karmic cards got to say about this decision that Collective has made, and how Collective's feeling about this decision, what it's leading up to. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for every single thing, every breath I take, every beautiful sunset that I look at, every beautiful sunrise that I can see and smell the freshness of that morning air. Thank you. I'm very grateful for all of that. Because if without it, I couldn't live in this hard-ass, fucking cold-ass cement world. Alright, so tell me what this karmic, the karmic or dharmic energy is, following the energy that Collective is feeling about the decision that they've made. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for all your messages. It says spirituality to ultimately experience. Trusting your psychic knowledge of, resulting from the indecision of or about. It says in Pisces. It says personal power, the mystery of life, and a major change. The 8th house. Staying golden. Something's been written in the Akashic records. It says your ideas, short-term thinking, and trips. You're taking some kind of vacation, y'all. It says who or what is around you. That's talking about the lack of growth, that you needed to break free from whatever was holding you back, whatever that red cord, that attachment, you clipped it. I'm telling you, you're ready to take off on this new journey, trips and finding out about life, finding out your personal strengths, and you're not as chained to that life as you think that you are. And this is resulting in very good. You're making decisions based on what you had in front of you and finding your own happiness. Okay? Bottom of the deck says in Cancer, your feelings, attitudes from the past about, and use your intuition, and you did. Okay? So let's find out what the final decision on this situation and the advice. Thank you. If this resonates with y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App, $, ANGELMOON 6237. If people wouldn't mind, look, it says the star, wish granted, contentment, spirituality, inspiration, serenity, purpose, renewal, hope, calm, and faith, emotional fulfillment. If you don't mind, will you try to like find me a camper, or not like you can try to find me one to buy, but something like a camper or something like that I can rent around here. Because for some reason everything I keep trying to put in the thing won't show up, and I'm thinking maybe on a computer it'll show up better. Because this just keeps showing up like apartments and shit like that, like apartment complexes and shit, and I don't want to live in another one. Apartment complex. All right, so tell me what Collective, what the outcome of this decision that Collective has made, and it looks like the Collective's headed in the right direction. It says High Priestess, subconscious mind, bridge between the worlds, divine feminine, mysteries, higher self, dive deep, calm. You feel good. You're feeling pretty good about it, about your decision. All right, tell me what collecting needs to know about the outcome of this decision. Something's been written though. Ooh, the world. It says the world. It says seeking closure. It's in reverse. Whoa, did you see it flip over from the wind? It says delays, lack of completion, stagnation, disappointment, and taking shortcuts. This is the outcome. So you need to take something slow and methodically. Like, don't rush into anything. Just kind of live in the moment, in the here and now. Okay? It says the Ace of Coins, risking an endeavor, unstable situation, delays, iron out the details. Okay? I'm telling you to take a moment to look over everything. It says you have a lack of direction. Faking happiness. That's what it's saying. Bottom of the deck says lacking a strategy. Being reckless. Because you're upset about an unwelcome change. That's your spirit talking. It says, don't worry, better times are ahead. Okay? Don't get down. Okay? Because you're okay. Just, you keep hitting these little bumps and roadblocks for some fucking reason. That are like delaying you from wherever, what it is you're supposed to be doing. It says time to celebrate now. Alright, so tell me what that outcome, because you're moving on to calmer waters and you're letting go of some kind of expectation. It says you're going to find your peace and overcome. So that's what the end result. So how's that for a happy ending? Seeking closure and better times ahead. Something's in Cancer. Some kind of loving yourself and loving others and being open and understanding that the people that you're about to be around are strangers. They're not those people that were attacking you. You can trust a little and let people in and make friends and things, okay? You don't have to be around those people anymore, okay? Look, cutting through some kind of emotional turmoil. You let go of something that kept holding you back from opening up to others. It was closing you off. It says a natural born leader. Somebody was trying to like cloak you. It says that community, whoever you was around was trying to make you out to be something like crazy and what you don't know what you're talking about, and also disguising themselves and like making out like you've been doing something that you ain't been doing. I'm telling you. I recall someone saying, I seen you get out of that big blue truck. I said, what the fuck am I gonna be doing in a big blue truck? I got a car. There's dolphins out there, I see them. It says some kind of subconsciousness. You're seeing something in your dreams that you're not trying to register. All right, tell me what Collector needs to know about all of that. Tell me one card to resolve the entire issue. Y'all, you see I made a heart? Did y'all see that? Look, it's follow your love. Follow the love. Follow what makes your eyes feel like they've been kissed. Follow the thing that makes your heart go, oh. Makes your shoulders kind of rest a little bit. I'm telling you, follow that. Tell me one card to sum up the whole entire thing. I'll get some letters. I was sitting at this place. I was thinking about this. I'll tell you in a minute. It says, slow down. It says, time to realign. It gave me 3 cards. It says, time to realign, 1 to 2 weeks, gaining strength, final steps, and increase. And it says, then you will be laying a foundation. Claiming, not finding, but claiming your independence. It says, great prospect, study. It says, good news, ambitious and faithful, working hard. You're going to have something going in about 2 to 3 weeks. You're going to have something going, and something else is going to come in and give you an option. I'm telling you. It says personality clashes on that. So look for the signs. Look for the signs immediately, okay? Like, do not doubt that you see the signs, and don't stick around. I'm going to tell you. Look. Because they can see it on you that you're about to step into your complete independence, okay? They can see it on you. They can see it developing, okay? They can see the ideas churning in your head of how you're going to make this, you're going to be independent, okay? Oh, that's good, Stacy. Is it comfortable? And they're going to try to stop you. Like, when I say they, it's not, it's a envious in energy. It's not so much as everybody you know. It's just could be anybody to try to stop you from making this transition. Okay, it could be any energy trying to come in and stop you from making a transition for your life. Okay, but don't let that stop you neither. I'm telling you what, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you follow your heart on something that you really love to do or love, God will back you up all the way. He'll back you up and make sure you're able to do it. If you put your heart on it, don't just say, oh, I wish, or one day when. Just start stepping and trying. If you keep stumbling, he'll pick you back up and say, keep on doing it. And you'll have fun every step of the way. Because it's something that you have passion about and you love. Okay? Yourself. Okay. Make it your life statement mission right now that you will be happy and you're going to live in joy in God's created earth. That you're going to be happy. You're going to live in joy on God's created earth. And God will make sure that that happens. Everything seems to be looking okay about the decisions you make. You just need to slow down and quit jumping the gun and overthinking too soon and go, okay, what is right for me? But it also says right there that if you see the signs immediately, don't fucking hang around thinking they're going to change. Leave. It'll be a lot less painless. I mean, it'll be painless if you just get the fuck on right immediately instead of sticking around and getting attached, and then there's emotions involved. Like if you see that personalities clash, or you like freaking, I don't know, you like to do exercise, a motherfucker likes to, I don't fucking know, man. You can see the signs. Somebody ain't got no sense of humor or some shit like that. Or you don't mind getting paint on the floor, you just wipe that shit up. But them motherfuckers be all anal-eyed about fucking paint on the floor. That's maybe a good combination if the emotional side is balanced on both parties. For opposites to be around each other, kind of like the odd couple, that could be a dynamic duo, but it also could be looking for disaster and chaos. If you feel like that it could work because of it, then stick around. But if it don't, and you feel it immediately, just say, look, It said the other day, just express your feelings. Look, I don't think that I can handle being like screamed at or nothing because I spilled a little bit of something. I ain't fucking trying to care about that. So, if you don't understand that, I understand that you can't stand it, but look, don't bitch about it. Just go, if you want it cleaned up right then, you just go ahead and go clean it up. And don't bitch at me about it, because I'll clean it up when I get good and damn ready to. You can say it like that. Other than that, we good. You go in your room, I'll go in mine. I'll play my fucking karaoke and you go in there and fucking piss and moan about everything else. It don't matter, okay? You ain't gonna piss and moan around me. Just say it to them like that. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm being dead ass serious. You more than welcome to be around me or whatever, or I can be around you, whatever, but you ain't gonna piss and moan, bitch, and fucking bring me down while I'm here or while I'm around you. I'll go outside. I'll go sit in a tree and sing karaoke. Before I sit here and listen to that kind of fucking negative shit 24/7. Especially, I ain't having it for breakfast. Fuck no. Fuck no. You got your fucking mind, man. But I guess some people can be offended by me saying, excuse me, when I'm all being nice and trying to, like I'm trying. And this motherfucker just bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching. And I just say, turn around, walk out the door, go sit in my car, sing some karaoke. I say, whip it. Whip it good. Crack that whip. Give your ass a slap. Step on a crack. Break your mama's back. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. When there's something going wrong, you must whip it. I say whip it. Whip it good. That's what I'm talking about. You understand? I'm saying don't even stick around and get attached when you can just whip it. Whip it good. We can be friends. I hope you can understand my personality just like I understand yours. Hope we can. God, see this one. We figured it out, right? Okay. I don't know, man. I'm at the point I don't give a fuck if I get along or because I try in every possible kind of way until they just push me to the point. Now I'm just blunt and say, this don't work. Used to, I'd watch it for a little while and then I'd get attached to all that bitching and pissing and moaning and complaining because misery loves company. And then I start going, never seeing the other person's point of view because I don't know them. Only the person that's supposedly there just because I get emotionally attached to their I'm empath. I get emotionally attached to their pain. And then I'm like, oh, no. I don't know him. Everything you're telling me and you're saying to me, I can see little glitches in him that look just like you. I'm sorry, but yeah, work that out on your own. With that little temper shit, that little snapped out temper that comes out of nowhere. What? You wonder what? You wonder what? Oh, he's mirroring you and you're fucking hating it. Anyway, shut up. But anyway, shut up about that. Looks like good things for collective. The sky's so beautiful, y'all. I can't even. Da 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 da. That's what I like to see right there. All right, let's flip this down. All right. When Robin goes along, you must whip it. When there's something going on, you must whip it. I was like, whip it. Whip it good. I still need to dig in my shit back there and find some fucking bathing suit. I don't give a damn. I walked out there in my Converse and my dress and everybody looking at me. I was like, oh, hey, I don't care. Take what resonates out of the letters, y'all. That shrimp was so good, I need to take a walk. I need to take a walk. But, alright. Can you see that shit? Let me see if you can see it. Signs in my eyes. Okay, let's see. Okay. Tell you what resonates. Alright, we said somebody's peeved off. Can you see that? Somebody's peeved. It says me. 23, August 23rd. August 23rd. Plus, so you want me Adam? Adam came. Same fame. Fee, Jean, Jeep, what are you talking about, my Jeep? What? Pam, maps, C, Pam, C, maps, Cam, oh yeah, I gotta pay a fucking, man, I gotta pay a toll for Pensacola. I need to call them and ask them what I need to do. That I just was in that, I didn't know that there was even a toll because my GPS is avoid tolls and it was just all of a sudden there. Yeah, I don't know, I need to pay that. When I did that in New York by accident, they sent it to me in the mail. It says man seemed map. Man seen map. What the fuck are you talking about? Fame. Famous man, famous name. What? Jeep. What? Somebody been watching me drive across the country in my fucking Jeep and want me to damn sponsor them. That's funny. Hey, I wouldn't doubt that shit because this motherfucker, I've been keeping that shit going. I'm just saying. Scene. Some kind of scene. Vape. I don't vape. I'm probably tired of smoking cigarettes. Scene vape. Pam? I don't fucking know what you're saying right there. Fan. Me a fan. PP. I'm retarded. Shut up. Hold on. Vampire. No I. Vamp. New name. No W. Same van. Seen same van. Seen same Jeep. Seen same Jeep. Men. PV Pave. I don't fucking know what that's doing in P and V's. PV joints. I don't know. Men. Aspen. Aspen men. Me. Seen me. Seen me. Seen me. Fame? Shut up. What are you talking about, man? Safe. Safe, man. Safe. Pen man. Pen man. Neat. Mean man. Safe, mean man. Somebody's mean and safe. Says PP. Why is that making me giggle? Like, why is that, like, making me giggle? It's retarded. PP. Face. Space. Spaceman? Spaceman. Fucking Jeep. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Amen. Okay, fam. Fame. Amen. Fan. Fan. Okie dokie. Pace. Pace. Spaceman is what it says. What the fuck? That right there. I am Scott. No, you're not Scott. You look just like Scott, but you're not Scott. You look just like him, damn it. I am Scott. Jeep man is a famous man. Jeep fan. Somebody's a Jeep fan. I don't get it. The spaceman is a Jeep fan. Ground control to Major Tom. It says ground control to Major Tom. ESP. Ace. Men. Ace. Pan. Ace map. Like a star map? I don't know what they're talking about. Gene. C map. Okay, what you want? On face. C map. On face. In face. A space map on face. Came. Ease. Jen. Okay, that's the girl at the store. Oh, what the fuck? Appease me. Appease me. Me appease. Jen. Okay, that's I guess that's safe. Safe face. I guess a safe face. It says Evan came. Evan came. Saving. Save. There you go. Like it says right there. Jane and Jean and Evan and Moo. Don't say Mauve. I thought it said Mauve. Spaceman. What the fuck? NASA. That shit says NASA. Cave. NASA cave, Japan. Japanese men. Japanese men came. Something about naming something. Peeved. They was mad. Peeves, Japan. Take what resonates on that right there. Can scan. Can scan. Face. Something can scan faces. Me. Jeep. I don't know what the fuck. N-A. The Jeep N-A. Same. I don't know. Same can mean. Same can mean. Safe. Okay, I'll take that as it resonates. That's what's out here. Anna. Pan. Pa's name, Papa's name. Pap. Take that as it resonates. Save 7. Somebody's choice. Fame name. Famous name. Man's name. Case. A famous case. Even. A hurt enemy, whatever that means. Even enemy. MPPM. PM. Okay, that's what I got, y'all. Take what resonates. If it resonates, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. Cash App, $, Angelmoon 6237. Pave. Safe. Save. Jean. Okay, save me. Whatever. God's all good all the time. So, what the hell are you talking about? I'm just saying, God's good all the time. And whatever it is, wherever I may roam, if God is with me, then that's my home. I don't have to have anybody to tell me whether or not it's right or not. Got to step out and move on somehow. And if you don't know, just got to make a snap decision. I guess it says snap out here. We got March 28th, February 3rd, February 8th, something 1982 maybe. August is what I'm seeing. Alright, it says Pevin. Pevin, whatever that means. I said it. It says, take what resonates. Pevin must be somebody's name that somebody knows. Like a last name. CM. Could be NF. Or FN. Somebody wants to change their name to their, like, middle name. Like, or their other name, their first name or their middle name. They don't want to go by that name anymore. It says, you're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness, it will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. Just keep going about your day to day. And don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. And you've made the right decisions. That's the question. The question was, how does collective feel about the decisions they've made, and how does spirit feel about the decisions that collective's made through the Dharma Karma cards? And it says that you're on the right path to just slow down and enjoy each day. Don't let it fret you, okay? Yeah. Don't let it fret you, and just enjoy the day. Look. Let me move this over so SpongeBob's in the way. Oh, SpongeBob, now you got it leaning the wrong fucking way. Okay. How does it keep doing that? Alright. Let me make it more clear. Hold on. Let's go that fucking way now. How's that for beautiful? If that resonates with y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Tell me why I come out here. Tell me why I'm drawn to this fucking place. The energy ball right there, real close to me. The energy ball, y'all. I want to go see a lighthouse. Like, go and explore it, look at it, explore it. I wish I could go, like, I wish, maybe I could meet somebody around here or something. I don't know. I want to go out on the boat, and I want to go maybe sailing. But sailing is dangerous. Like, sailing is dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Especially out in the big old water like that. It's one thing to be on a little lake. It's another thing to be out in that water with them ginormous monsters in the bottom of it. Just saying. They can knock over a canoe as pretty as you please. Like you ain't nothing but a seal. You understand? So that's a different story. That's a whole different kind of brave. You understand? That's a whole different kind of brave. Going out there on the ocean. Even just to have a joyful, fun time. Oh, today, I couldn't record it because I was driving. But there was some major beautiful... Hold on, I'm going to let y'all watch that because that's just beautiful. It's going to be setting soon. Y'all want to watch the sunset? I can see it better on my phone than I can looking, with blinding me with even my glasses on. And this whole thing here is full of cars. All the way down to watch the sunset. Like even all behind me and everything. Just to watch this beautiful sunset right here. People that live here come down here every day and watch the sunset. Make it clear. Clear it up, God. I want it to clear up. It looks... There you go. There it is. There's that beauty right there. I got me a sweet tea from the shrimp basket. That shit was good as I make it. I said, I gotta say props to you on your tea. I said, I don't normally get tea and like it like that unless I make it. That is so freaking beautiful, man. That's beautiful. It's hard to look right at it. Hold on. Get out the way, mister. Take me a picture of it. Let me let down this window all the way. Maybe I'll get that last little peek of it. Where are you at, Free Will? I forgot. Come on down here. No, I'm not on Seawall. I'm on the bridge that goes to the to the public beach that I go to. That is so beautiful, man. I just want to go out there. I don't know. I wish I could walk on water like Jesus. All right, let's read out the Bible and see what the Bible says about our reading, okay, and our decisions that we've made, and how God's Word says how He feels about it. He says, Zechariah, it says, I will strengthen the house of Judah, and I will save the house of Joseph. I will bring them back, because I have mercy on them. They shall be as though I had not cast them aside, for I am the Lord their God, and I will hear them. Those of Ephraim shall be like mighty men, and their hearts shall rejoice as if with wine. Yes, their children shall see it and be glad. Their heart shall rejoice in the Lord. I will whistle for them and gather them, for I will redeem them, and they shall increase as they once increased. Amen. Oh, really? I like that area too. But I don't like driving with those people. I'm silly. Alien drivers, they drive like aliens, like they in spaceships and they never drove before in their life. I can't fucking stand that when this is all that I have and they trying to wreck me. Fuck that shit. I ain't trying to do all that. I just go with a peaceful beach bum fucking attitude about it. Put on a long sleeve shirt and shorts and forget about it. Y'all think I'm kidding? I might even would like California if I could make it over there to it. I doubt I'd like California. I don't know. I might. It's really, really fast. California's really, really fast. Look at that, beautiful. Oh my Lord, I can't even express, y'all, the beauty of this right here. Oh my God. It is so beautiful. Oh my God, hold on a minute. Like, and it doesn't look like it does in that camera. It's really, really beautiful. Oh my God, there's like a little tiny bit of cloud just barely in front of it. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm just snapping picture after picture of it. I can't help it. Look at that. Let me see if I make it even more where you can really look at it. Oh, wow. It's pink and orange, like it's real luminescent orange. And it's got a tiny bit of cloud right in front of it. Oh, it's so pretty. It doesn't even look like that. It doesn't even look like it looks like that on the camera it looks like a white ball. That shit's orange as hell. Like it's extremely orange. It's about to go down behind that water, y'all. That's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna be black out here. It's gonna have just a little few rays. It'll have just a few rays poking out of them pretty red and yellow and blue clouds. Purple clouds around it. God dang, that's so pretty. Oh, if y'all like that, y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I tell you what, that's pretty as hell. That's prettier than them the hills of Tennessee. The hills of Tennessee are beautiful, but damn, you can't compare to that right there. The sun going down into the water like it's being extinguished, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Did y'all see the little movement of it moving down into the water like that? Y'all can go back and do like a remix on it. And hold on, y'all. I'll keep taking pictures. And watch the time lapse of it go down, down into the sea. Oh, that is so neat. It's touching the water, y'all. I'm so glad I came right here to sit to do this reading. Because I wasn't even thinking about it. It was like 4 o'clock, and I was like, I'm just going to pull over on the side of the road to do the reading instead of going down there to the beach, because the beach was slam-packed. I had a place to park, but it was just slam-packed. So I went and got something to eat. That is so pretty, God. I can't help but take pictures. Oh, that is, listen to that. That is peace. I love that. Oh, now. Straighten up, straighten up. I want it to be pretty light. Wow, y'all got to watch the sunset in Pensacola, Florida on March 26th at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That is awesome. That shit's red and glowing, y'all, right there on the very top. It's red and glowing. Look at the teeny, teeny, tiny tip of it. Oh, it looks like an orb. That is so beautiful, God almighty. It's really, really beautiful. It'll always be on this film right here. Oh, that's very, very dim. It's about to be gone, y'all. It's gonna be dark. Oh, look at it, it's gone. It's about gone. It's just a teensy little sliver now. Oh, God. That's about to be gone. I probably got 15 pictures of it. There it goes. Oh, God, here it goes. And it's gone. It's gone, y'all. If you want to rewatch it, you need to rewind between about 50, I say about 49 to 53. You can watch the whole thing. It takes about 6 minutes. That was awesomely beautiful. Let's watch it all the way to the very, because it's about to be dark. That was nice. I need to get me I used to take pictures and stuff like that. Man, people steal my pictures and paintings. That kind of shit blows my mind. I would never dream of just stealing somebody's fucking artwork or their fucking, like, that just blows my mind, man. If I would claim that it's wrong. This other side over here kind of looks gray compared to that water on the side over here with the sun. This other side looks kind of a gray color. I'll show you if you want me to. See, y'all can see through the window. Yep, I'll show you. See how it looks kind of a gray color compared to that. That is just awesome, beautiful. Let me take another snapshot for it all the way down. I'll do a video. I'll do a AI video of the sunset and do let it time lapse in the order that I took the pictures, and make it go down into the water. Oh, that's still very beautiful. Oh, maybe he's closing his eye. Maybe he's shutting his eye. That made me feel like real relaxed to watch that. Listen to that water. Golly. I could sit here anytime, day or night. I just can't sleep here. I could sit right here beside this water. I mean, I could fall asleep like sitting right here in my car without putting up my shades and shit if I want to. They just tell me to move, but if I want to lay back there in my pallet and shit, I can't. Maybe I can, hell. Oh, I ain't never tried it. I could kick back on the back part of my window back here and just watch the sunset and shit through my window in the back seat like it's my TV. Wish I could find a place for a hammock. The whole sky looks pretty though. Like you see how all that looks right there and how it goes. Hold on. I'm gonna try to show you. You see how it still got that like orange hue like right on that one little, you see that orange hue on that one little streamline behind the blue. And crazily enough, y'all, that blue on the top is damn near the same color as the blue on the bottom. Like you just can't tell it on the TV. You can't even tell where the fucking land starts and the sky ends. You know? Let me tell y'all a crazy fact. Let me tell you a crazy fact. Corey Feldman was supposed to be the role that Leonardo DiCaprio played in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Can you imagine? I cannot imagine Corey Feldman playing that role and not being Leonardo DiCaprio. Can you imagine Corey Feldman being the little brother on the tower, up there on the tower? I can't imagine. It's funny. Man, I hope I can get this little job at this little convenience store. I work part-time. I work in the mornings and I work afternoon, but I'm not working third shift here. But I'm really, really trying to find like an efficiency or a small cabin. They said something about the RV park that has small cabins for rent. But I'm not trying to pay no $1,000 or some shit like that a month. I don't care if I'm working or not. I'm not trying to pay no. I'll pay like $800, $700. I'm just one fucking person. You know? That's crazy to have to pay all that for one person. I mean, the sun's right there. Where does it look like, Sharon? Where does it look like I am? I might not be there where you think I am. I don't want to tell nobody where I'm at. I'm on my favorite place. This is like the edge of the world to me. It feels good. Now I could go to Destin. That could feel like the edge of the world. But there's a lot of rich people when they go. There's rich people here that do that, but not like they do in Destin. If I rented me a U-Haul van, I could go anywhere in Destin. Nobody'd think nothing of it. They wouldn't think nothing at all. But I have my own car, and I own it, then they think, oh Lord. Bro, but I was going to talk to y'all about this. It's funny to me. Y'all take it as it resonates. How come, like, places that are designated for say like veterans and shit, and it's just them can park there, or they're the only ones that can go there. Just veterans, and they have it all decked out with like memorabilia of like armed forces and shit. I mean, it's like, why is it just like, why would they want to keep just look at that shit and not want to share it with people of the public? Like, even if it's out in the public, it's like kind of closed off only for veterans. Why would you think that would be? You know what? I need to learn how to ride a motorcycle by myself. What are you doing, fool? These people don't slow down. Oh, what did you drop? Down. You're stupid. I can't believe you bent down like that, crazy. It looks like you dropped his phone or something out of the car. This fool run over there, picked up that phone or whatever it was, and that car didn't slow down, didn't stop, didn't nothing. Dude, he almost got hit. It looks like he dropped his phone out of the car. He got it now. That's crazy. He might have been like showing pictures and had his hand out the window and dropped it. I was so scared whenever I go to the marinas and stuff and hold the phone over the water for y'all. I'll be holding that shit like this, going. I be so fucking no, don't drop that shit. This is what it looks like now. Starting to look purple. I guess I need to cruise on down. Sit right here for a little while though. God dang, that shit's pissing me off. I gotta find a different little area for y'all when I do these readings. I got that thing that holds on to it'll hold on to anything. If I put it on there, it'll hold on to the steering wheel, it'll hold on to anything. I hang it right there, but it dangles. Out in the sunshine, the sun is mine, sunshine. I lost my head again. Would you cry for me? Yeah. Something lies so the truth be told. It lies on overhead or something like that. I am. Oh Lord, Gulf. I don't know why I can't say it. Gulf Coast. I'm just all around it. Look, it looks like the sun dragged the sky down into the water with it. Y'all see right there? You see that shit right there? In this little area right here, it looks like the sun dragged the sky down into the water a little bit. You see that? That's trippy. I need a little sympathy. Hang your head and drown your sorrow. I might sing me some karaoke. I might have to let up the window so these people that are looking at the sunset. I like singing it over here, right here, when it's dark time. There ain't but like 3 cars. I'd be fucking screaming. I don't want that far up though. I'm gonna find the way, y'all. I'm gonna find the path. I know what I like to do. Here's a guy. He's living for today. He's living in the moment. He living for today. He said, fuck tomorrow. I'm getting out of the canoe in this motherfucker. I better hurry the fuck up before it gets dark, he said. Look, because he's got that long ways right there to go down by them palm trees. And he's right there. He's trying. The water's working against him because it's going in this direction. You see? The water's working against him. That motherfucker non-stop paddling. He said, I'm getting there, damn it. He ain't gonna stop neither. He ain't even taking a breath. He's rowing like a mug. I did that on the river. When I let myself float down to Brush Creek. And then I rode back up to where the police station was. That shit was fucking hard. In about 3 or 4 days, my arms were like sore. Like, they was about to fall off my limbs. I was like, God dang, that shit was hard, but I did it. I thought, what if I couldn't do it? What if I ain't able to do it? What if I get caught just floating down into this fucking lake? I didn't know. There he goes. You can barely see his little speck. He's hauling ass. You see him barely, flipping and flopping. Looks like a duck now. Looks like a duck flopping in the water. Oh, looks like he's turning around. Is he turning around? Hold on. Like he's going in the other direction now. You see that? What's that fool doing? Anyway. Let him do what he wants to do. That's what we all do, I guess. I guess we all believe what we want to do. I'm such a smart ass. I'm sorry. Not. Oh, Lord. Put this motherfucker somewhere where it's flopping around. I know what to do. Here we go. Slide it down. And it'll quit flopping around. Lies beneath. Man. I wish y'all lived everywhere and I could just come visit you when I got there. You can't yell at me in the mornings. I don't care who it's about. If it's about me, if it's about the next guy, I don't give a damn who it's about. I won't even hear you if you're yelling at me. I'll just be looking at you like, I just woke up. That's what I'll be doing. I just woke up. Oh, what the fuck you're doing? Like you're yapping and screaming, but I can't hear you. Because I just woke fucking up. What the fuck's my head? I'm putting something on my head. It's a fucking springtime. I can't be retarded because I'll be without no voice or something if I let my ears act stupid in this beautiful weather that I think is so beautiful, and then the wind gets me, and then I'm like doing that bullshit. So that's why I wear hats. I don't play. Look at this fucker. Y'all think I'm crazy, but I don't give a damn what y'all think. If I'm crazy or if I'm not, it protects my ears, it protects my throat, and it protects my eyes from pouring water. I'll look as crazy as you want me to be. I don't care. I'll wear what's comfortable. They done a mighty fine job on that lemonade. I mean that tea. But when I go out to eat stuff, I substitute tea for lemonade. I always get lemonade. I needed some caffeine because I was feeling pretty drained from staying up too late last night at that casino. That was fun though. That was an experience. I'm trying to think. Come down here and visit me. Come down here and we'll share a place or something. Like share a place for a little while and then you can go do what you want to do and I'll go do what I want to do. You ain't gotta like me or nothing. I'm just kidding. I'll cook though. I'll cook and keep the place pretty clean. It'd be cozy, comfortable. I'm just tired of doing this shit by my fucking self all the time. This is fun and beautiful and I enjoy it. And I want somebody to enjoy it with me. That's the truth about it. Going and seeing the countryside. Going and seeing the United States. Where we're from. Where we live. And experience how people are in these different places. And because some places, man, you think will embrace you or whatever, and they're just like reject. I don't understand it. And some places are like just welcome you right on in. Different states and stuff. I don't know where that comes from. I guess it comes from politics. Like politics brainwash people thinking that. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you where the safest place on America is by the Gulf. There's a billion fucking military men around here. Military people all around here. That's the safest place in America is by the shores. They ain't really too much in the center of America. They are on the outside, on the edges. Y'all ain't never really thought about it like that, have you? I mean, they got little bases, but they ain't got them like they do out on the edges. Watching that big old dragon come back to life. More and more proof about us being in a flat firmament. Look, I'm not saying the earth ain't round. I'm saying the bottom part of it is darkness. And we're separated from it. I'd say it's not round. I'm just saying that all them continents are on one side of it. They're not on the other side. Or you wouldn't be able to see them all on the map. On the globe, you wouldn't be able to see every country on one side of the globe. Pretty much, you see every country on one side of the globe. This appears to be separated. Like, it appears big, huge gaps between, but it's not big, huge gaps. Like, I went through that area with those sand dunes. I went through that area right there. And there's places like that all over in different areas of like desolate places with like sand. And nobody ever goes there so they can say, well, that's a separated land over there. They're not even, look how far the ocean shows that they're apart from us. But then you got 10, 12-mile sand barges and shit. They go way out the fucking ocean that's actually touching our country. They can just walk across it like they're walking on water. It's just sand. Think about that. They make us all feel like we're all so separated. We can't go there and they can't come here. But everybody comes to America. Everybody. do this damn thing. Y'all help me find a camper or a cabin or something like that if y'all can, because I'll try to do my best at it too. I mean, but maybe when y'all can find something I don't see or something, I don't know. Like going through Facebook, doing Marketplace, but it's better than doing Google because Google sends you to all the fucking like real estate apartments and shit. Like you through a real estate agent, pay $2,400 a month for it. I'm trying to do that. That's what I'll take a little cabin type thing. If I'm gonna live in apartments, I'd rather be a duplex and not 15 other people houses. Just being honest, I would live on a houseboat. How come there's times on this earth that you could go do that, and now it's like really hard to do those types of things? Why can't a person just live a simple life? It's like not allowed. I don't need a 58-inch TV. I got a phone, man. I don't need a fucking two-story apartment. I got this, and I got the ground and the earth and the area and whatever to walk on. So why can't a person just live a simple life and just watch God's creation without being harassed about it like they're a criminal or they're bad for doing it? I'm not a bad person. I'm not a criminal. I don't try to harm nobody. I just want to live peaceful without the hubbub of all the society. I don't mind being around society. It's the fact how they look at you like, how dare you be free? They really do. How dare you be out there free in your car with a couple of clothes and you don't really need a whole lot? They're mad about it. Free will, don't take off your messages. Don't take off your messages. Leave your messages on there. Don't delete them or retract them. This is so comfortable. My feet feel good now. They was hurting all day. I walked in the sand with my tennis shoes on. I want a job. Give me a little place to live down here. Oh, and then I said, I don't give a damn. I'll share it with y'all. After I said, I don't want people to know where I'm at. I'm right here, wherever I'm at, always, and right here and now. And right now, this feels like a good place to be. Yeah, after I said that, I said, well, I want to share it with y'all. I don't really care. Like, I'm not trying to hide. Well, I'm not trying to hide nothing. There's nothing for me to hide. Okay, what do I do that I went through the annual toll in Pensacola? What do I do? I need to call the State Patrol of Pensacola and tell them that I didn't know there was a toll there and I was just in that lane when it caused no wreck. I don't know, but I'll pay it. I had to pay the one in New York. They sent me a bill in the mail for $5 and some change. And I paid it. Contact them online. Okay. Because I know that I did it, and I don't want to seem guilty or nothing like that. I know that I just did it today. And I want to, because I don't pay that kind of shit. I don't. That was a whole mistake. Like, I didn't know there was a toll till it was right there. And I was like, what the fuck? My GPS, I have avoid tolls on GPS. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? They got me driving up and through a toll. I ain't never seen it before or experienced that toll there. I've been down that way because I went down the coast to Panama City. The truth be told. Why am I on that song so bad? Golly, the air's so much more chilly right now. It feels beautiful though. I'm gonna make a film. I'm gonna go down here and make a film of the sunset with the AI guy and make a song out of it. Hadn't done that in a while. And see what it does. They look, the AIs make pretty decent songs, but every fucking one of them sound exactly the same with that same. I can't explain it. Even the women and the men both sound the same when they sing them. I got a pallet. It's like a mattress. I got a yoga mat about that thick. First I got a blanket, a comforter folded on the bottom. And then I got a yoga mat about that thick laying on top. And then I got another comforter folded in half and laying on that. I got pillows because I lay on pillows for my head. Because if you don't, that part sinks down a little. You can feel like where the seat area is, but it's really, really comfortable. I sleep like a fucking baby. Like, it's so comfortable, y'all. I got my body pillow up against the window, and then I got my head pillow that I lay my head on, like leaned up against the body pillow, so my arm goes in between the body pillow and my pillow that I lay my head on, like that. My arm is in between it, so it's not hitting the window. The body pillow is. And then I have another pillow that lays like right there, going this way. And then I have another pillow that lays right there where my hip is. And then I have one down like on this door where I can like smash my feet into it instead of on the window. I like smash my feet into that pillow right there. Or I lay my leg over this. I lay my leg over this right here, and I'm like, I be out like a light back there. Y'all have no idea. I leave all of this open most of the time, but I have been known to put a blanket right here, especially if it's real cold outside. If it's real cold outside, I'll tie a blanket off on the oh shit bars right here, and just have like just a little area right there, because back there will be covered up with boxes. Like I have my duffel bags, and then I have my box of camping shit, and then I put my big box of food and stuff. I shove it in the hole right there, and put my coats and jackets and shit. I just shove them in the sides where you can't like look in. I just shove them up there where you can't look in, and it's all like my little haven in here. Anybody who's ever tried to see in here, like when I have my shades and stuff up, they want to get in here and lay down. Everybody say, "Can I lay down?" That's where I sleep, y'all. That's what I tell them. You want me to come to your house and just say, "Can I sleep in your bed?" And I have shit like this, my lantern, and when I have all my things on, it's real cozy in here. Like I can do anything. I can color, I can read, I can do anything in here. Like anything. I have a thing on my converter that I can plug in. My converter has 2 USBs and a plug-in port on it. So if I needed to plug in something to like warm up something, they have these things that you can buy that you can cook in. But I don't really cook a whole lot when I'm on the road. Unless I'm camping, I'll cook at the campground and put it in some aluminum foil or put it in a Tupperware thing and take it with me, and I'll just like eat it as I'm driving. Like I'll eat barbecue chicken. I'll make like chicken and hamburgers and hot dogs and make just a few things and put it in like a dish about this big with a lid on it or some aluminum foil over it. And as I'm like cruising around or whatever, I just eat it. Like I might make me a hot dog or a hamburger. That's how I do. It ain't hard. I mean, it's the only hard part about this whole thing is how people react to you, like sleeping in places when you're not bothering nobody. It just makes no sense. Like you're not bothering a soul. You know? Nobody. But I do have faith, and God takes care of me. He loves me. And He watches out for me and puts me in places that it's okay for me to be me. Sometimes He does. And sometimes He puts me in places for me to be me so other people can say they can be them too. Because they're all conformed and brainwashed. And they see me coming and they're like, oh Lord, look at this. Nothing I could do be as outrageous as her. I say, I'm not outrageous. I can't reach my clothes. I gotta pull out whatever I can get. I'm being dead ass serious too. You think I'm dressed outrageous? Well, you tried pulling clothes out of winter clothes and summer clothes and see what you end up wearing for the day. You'd be like, fucking, I'm wearing this. I'm being serious as a heart attack, y'all. You'd be like, I don't care. They can look at me funny. I look at them funny for wearing fucking khakis and a fucking Izod shirt. Man, all these people was out here at these beaches today fucking half naked. It's cold out here. Like the wind was blowing like a mug. And I was wearing this dress and these shorts and my tennis shoes. And I was thinking, damn, I need a jacket. And all these motherfuckers running around this beach in their bathing suits. It's cold. It's too cold to be in that water or even on the beach. I mean, it's pretty cold in that water. So nice right now, peaceful. I wish I could be like right here to feel that little bit of breeze on my arm. Like I can feel that little breeze blowing in the window on my arm. Y'all look at the sunset still. Oh wait, let me move y'all. Get y'all back over here. Y'all can look at it. And that's dark with stars. That's dark night with stars, y'all. And it looks like that still. Oh, fuck. Why are you leaning, stupid ass shit? God dang. Come on. Just because I'm on the sand, dip sideways. That is nighttime right there with stars in the sky. Can y'all see the star? See it gleaming and keep on shining and come back. It'll shine again in a minute. That's nighttime. That camera don't show it like nighttime. It is nighttime. That's a dark sky right now. It's not pitch black. But it's this fucking dark. It's that dark outside. It's pretty dark. People driving with their lights on. But that looks like daylight still sitting over there. It doesn't in the eye though. See that star keep gleaming and then going back and then going away and then coming back. Y'all see that? It keep happening. Let me see. Hold on, let me move it closer. It won't go away if I keep moving closer. There it goes. You see that star right there? See, somebody needs to be sitting here with me. Just chilling and listen to this water splash. Just barely. Yeah, it's comfortable in here. Many times, y'all, when I slept in my car or stayed in my car, this ain't the first. This Jeep ain't the first thing I ever stayed in. But I would go to my friend's house and I'd hang out with them all day, and then at nighttime would come. I wouldn't walk out of my car, and then my folks would be so motherfucking offended. I'd be like, man, what you talking about? My fucking car is more cozier and fucking comfortable than your fucking anything you got in your house. Okay. Don't doubt my expertise in being comfortable. Y'all see, I get sleep and rest. I sleep and I rest. Don't be playing and shit with that kind of stuff. I like my comfort. I've lived in damn near a box. It wasn't, though. I paid rent for it. But it was fucking worse than living in this. Here, y'all. I had roaches in it, fucking shitty plumbing. I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna fucking live in my car and go to use the fucking Circle K bathroom, motherfuckers. Circle K stays open 24/7. So, what y'all gonna do is tell me no, I can't use the public bathroom? Fuck you. I'll go in there and piss or shit I want to. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I need to clean this windshield. I need to find my fucking Windex. I got Windex in here somewhere. I think the other one spilled out everywhere. Oh, wait, my Bible just fell back there. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you see, I won't cry, I won't cry, no I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me, Okay, let's see how good I did. It's better than it was, it's streaky. Okay, y'all, copper and water, copper sulfate from the garden center will get any kind of mold, forever. It will never be a problem ever again. It'll get any kind of mold, any kind of fungus on you or in your house. Kill bugs if you put vinegar with it. It'll kill any bug. If you just throw a piece of copper in a corner, it'll eat up all the mold and all the fungus and kill bugs and like, it's a known fact now. Y'all take what resonates, okay? It's a known fact that kills all the bugs. You see this very tip of the sun still sitting there? That tiny tip right there of the sun. Anyway, Also, it's a great conductor for blood flow in your body. And it'll get out any kind of like parasitic or toxins. It's like it takes them and it breaks them down into to the molecules and just like evaporates them into the atmosphere. Like mold spores and all that shit, it just breaks it down. It's a natural, it does it naturally. And copper puts off energy by itself. Like if you hold on to a penny or something like that, you can feel it start getting real, real warm. Like it puts off an energy. But y'all look into the great aspects of copper for yourself and think about why they would take the penny away, just like they took the bells away. Because we be carrying pennies with us, and it wards away all the parasites, which are demons. It wards them away because it breaks them down to their molecular scale and evaporates them into the universe for the highest good. They don't like copper, and you know fairies hate iron. Fairies can't stand iron. They hate it. It'll kill them. It'll drain them of all their power and then kill them. Iron will. It burns them. Did y'all know that? So, to me, that adds to this question of, well, what's in their blood? Because our blood are made of iron. What's in a fairy's blood that makes them fly or whatever it is? Is the iron what makes us be kept on the ground? Is it the iron in our blood, in our DNA that keeps us on the ground, on the earth? I mean, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. Because fairies can fly and shit, and they're allergic, deathly allergic to iron. They can't have iron around them; they'll kill them. So they gotta have some kind of other kind of blood, right? Some kind of special blood that's not like ours, from maybe a fallen angel or something that thought they were God and created them. They created them out of their own image. You think there's an image of an alien fallen angel that looks like a fairy? I think so. I think that's where they get all the mythological pictures of angels. Because angels look like eyeballs and turning wheels and energy balls, and they look like, what they actually look like is an atom, like a big atom, and they swirl around like this, and it's got like it swirls around like an atom, like a, you know how an atom's got that, and then it's got the protons and the neutrons that swirl around it and give it the energy or whatever, it feeds it or whatever, and then but if they connect together, they can connect together too. Merge together like a supernova or whatever the heavenly bodies can. But, I mean, like, they gotta have different blood. And that brings me back to, we are fixing to all be taking DNA tests. Because we're the mixed heathens of the fallen and the watchers mixed together, because they were still on the earth afterwards, mixed together with mankind, because they were trying to make the perfect angelic human, a superman out of God's creation. But it's an abomination at the same time, because see, if they take fairy blood and inject it in humans, that should make them what? Fly and have wings and magical powers? Well, the magical powers are in the wand and in the fairy dust. Okay, what is fairy dust? Fairy dust is what? Cremated fairies? Crushed teeth? There's a tooth fairy. Is it crushed teeth? Human sacrifice? Is there iron in our teeth? Do we got iron in our teeth? I don't know. We might. I take that as it resonates. Because I watched a movie. It had big old piles of teeth in the ferry. The Rock was in there, and she was the Angelica Houston was the fairy godmother. I think it was Angelica Houston. She always plays the. She was in the Princess Diaries too. She 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 plays that role, like a Mary Poppins type role, but she's not Mary Poppins. Anyway, she had that short hair and stuff. She was Victor and Victoria, I think. I think she was Victor and Victoria. Half of y'all probably don't even know that movie. I just know it because it came out. I didn't watch it. I just know it because it came out. It came out around the time Birdcage came out. Robin Williams. But yeah. Y'all think about shit like that. I think about shit like that all the time. How did the dragon get the ability to blow fire? Like, why is he equipped? Why is the dragon equipped with something in its stomach and in its throat that it has the ability to defend itself against anything with fire? It can just completely demolish anything with its mouth and what it releases from its mouth. You think it's a coincidence that Jesus said, watch every word that you say and things that come out of your mouth? Do you think that's a coincidence? Because why has a dragon got the ability to blow out its mouth fire? Like, God made it, I guess, didn't he? Why does it say that Jesus will be a dragon, or he was a dragon, or something? I gotta look that up again, but it says he's a dragon, and like I think it's Moloch, not Lucifer. Everybody always puts the blame on Lucifer, y'all. I swear, and it's not always him. Even in the Bible, it's not always Lucifer. It'll say like Moloch and Baal and those people too, but everybody puts it all. They give all the praise and all the glory to Lucifer and Satan for all of them gods, them fallen gods or whatever they are. But they are something because God called them lesser gods. And he said, I created everything, but I gave them the opportunity to see if they could outdo me. And, I mean, he created us out of the fucking dust. Like, the dust that he created us out of the dust that he created. That's a pretty hard fucking thing to do for another. You try it. See if you can create life out of dirt. See if you can make a bush talk and look and appear like it's burning, but it ain't really on fire. Because he created it. He can do anything. He can manipulate it any way he wants to. That's a crazy way of thinking of it, but there you go. He created it. If he wanted to make the water rise up right now and just look into my window and say, JEANBEAN, you're right. He could if he wanted to. And I'd be sitting there going, God? God? I'd probably be in shock. Probably wouldn't be able to say shit. Can you imagine being Moses? Yo, come here. It's a burning ass bush. What? Are you talking to me? Yeah, that thing about the trees is the real deal, though. You can talk to them. They'll kiss you. They'll shake your hand. They'll do all of that. If you just stand there patient, wait on them. Because trees don't get in no hurry. They don't have to. Take their time and grow and evolve and become and patient and watch us. They watch us and how we react. They know the language of love. just like we do. Because they carry the frequency. They hold the frequency. They hold what is the ether, the essence of God. They hold it in the memory. A tree is love. They've watched all kinds of stuff take place on this earth. Don't ever forget that they're a living thing. They're living just like that bird that flies in the morning time. And they watch you and pay attention. They'll support you if you ask them to. Just like those tree guys in Lord of the Rings. They're really strong supporters of humankind. But it's a gift that God gave to us. To keep us, to remind us. To be like the oak. You understand? And to stand tall and spread your wings and spread your limbs out. And trees praise God like holy, holy, holy all the time. They probably say, who. All the time. They give us a positive frequency. At all times. The trees counteract all these antennas and all these buildings. They counteract it. And a tree will grow down there anywhere. All by itself if it's got to. Crazy. She's beautiful. I don't like necessarily want to be like a rock star, but I want to join a band. I don't want to be like, I don't necessarily have to be like Guns N' Roses or no bullshit like that. But I want to join a band. People, musicians that play music, and I just want to join a band. I think that would be cool. I think that would be awesome. Anyway, I get to talking to y'all and get carried away with it. About to go down here and sit and listen to ocean sounds. I need to find me some, I need an address down here. I thought about putting some of these decks of cards on the shop, on my channel. Because I got too many of them. But they're all there in every one of them, so take that as it resonates. And I threw away a couple of decks and left a couple of decks in there that I just didn't care for. I wasn't very fond of the Edgar Allan Poe deck, so I threw it away. I threw that green deck away that the cards are like that fucking wide. I can't stand that when the cards are like that wide. And they're just like too thin to be that wide. And I've got some cards that are that wide, but they're thick enough to be that wide. They'll separate themselves, you know. So I threw that deck away too. I don't know. Anybody live in Florida down here? On here? I just want to hang out with somebody normal. Somebody ain't yelling, screaming, telling me all their fucking problems. I got problems too, man. I'm trying to not think of it. I'm trying to fucking enjoy the here and now, not all that fuck shit. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Really hard for me to fit in with a female for some reason. I always had male friends. Can't hardly fit in with the female. Cause I don't know. I don't know what the fuck cause. I don't know. But I've always had even male roommates that they were just my friend and roommate male. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't even trying to offend nobody. I was like, man, what you put me in the middle of your war for? I don't even know, y'all. I mean, that's, how's that offensive? How's it offensive for that somebody's putting me in the middle of their war? I don't even know neither party. Look how busy it still is at this time of the night, 8 o'clock. At freaking busy as hell out here. Look at this pretty right here. This is all just so peaceful. I swear, y'all. Just this whole scene. I could sit here and daydream about it. Maybe I'll put my Bluetooth out on the sidewalk and sing karaoke and put my little hat on the ground and get tips for my karaoke. People do that down here at the beach. You never know. It's a talent. And I'm pretty fucking good at it. I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm not bad. And I'm entertaining. There's something about the way I sing it. It brings nostalgia or something. Because I get compliment after compliment on that app. You're so my favorite. Anytime I've ever sang it in public, I sang it, got a standing ovation. Anytime. Anywhere I ever sang karaoke, I got a standing ovation. What do you say? Hey! Yeah, I won and gave it all back. I broke even, so I left. It was fun as hell, though. I had a great time. Had lots and lots of fun, Joe. I see the signs. Well, I walked outside to smoke a cigarette, and that dude started. I mean, you can smoke inside the building, but I walked outside because it's kind of cool. Yeah, I just like being outside. But this dude tried to ask me if I was from around there, if I knew where to get ice. I said, what? I thought he was saying ass. And I said, get what? He said, you know where to get some ice? And I said, are you trying to buy drugs from me, dude? Get the fuck away from me, man. Like, the fuck? What the fuck are you asking me? That's what I said, like that. I had a real good time. It was fun as shit. Like, it was really fun. I had a great time. I didn't feel like they was fucking irritating me like they did at Victoryland. Those motherfuckers chasing me there, dumb motherfuckers. Delayed me so I'd still be there when they all got there. Still, my money that I never spent at first place convenience store is still pending. That's odd. But though I got $25 at the store right down the street of gas, and that was unpending after about an hour. I might quit it all. I might quit weed and everything. God dang, that's making me cough. because I don't know where to get it. I ain't smoking no potpourri. So it took my breath, I didn't blow my nose. Here you go again, you see your Christmas. Listen carefully to the sound. Stillness of remembering what you had. Joe, watch the whole. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. But we watched the whole sunset and it was beautiful. Tell them, Collective, how beautiful it was. That shit was beautiful. Like a beautifulness. I gotta find some kind of bathing suit. Because I'm not sitting out here in no fucking hot ass clothes. It's beautiful right now. So, the wind's barely blowing. I can't even describe it to y'all. Like it's so peaceful, man. I can't even. Let's see here, my shoes off. On the side of the Gulf of America. This is the Gulf of America. Trump said so. Try to tell him any fucking different thing. He said that's his Trump's ballroom too. I wonder why he's trying to make the whole White House gold. Gold must be some kind of something that the dragons need. They need it for their fire, I guess. I watched this interview with Epstein. God dang. Yeah, let me put y'all right there and let me drive over here to the beach. I watched this interview with Epstein. And, you know, we've already seen the interview. All of us have. Parts of it. But I watched the whole interview. The whole thing. And he's very interesting. Okay? He's saying, look, I'm like the fall guy. I'm like the guy in the middle. I'm like that guy. The guy that gets things that other people want that are rare and that and that and that. But I'm a hermit. He said, I don't go nowhere. I don't do nothing. I stay at home. But even when I was in jail, he said this, okay? He said, even when I was in jail, I was all about business. Like, they gave me my own personal phone. I did my business. I went to my home for 13 hours a day, did business, and then I came back to the prison and slept in the lounge. It was a lounge that he slept in. He slept on a couch in a lounge in the prison. Okay? And he said, I was a trustee, but I don't know if it was a joke because they had wrote on the back of my they had put stickers on the back of my shirt that said Trusty. He said, surely they knew how to spell trustee. He said, but I've been a trustee all my life. People entrust me with their secrets. And that's what I do. That's what he said now, okay? That's what I do. I am entrusted with other people's secrets. And I manage them. They said, well, don't you find guilt in making money off of that and that and that and that? He said, go ask the women of some, I can't remember, Ethiopia or something. Or it might have been Ethiopia. He said, go ask them women if me donating all money for all of them to, in order for them to, their children to get polio shots, go ask them if my money's dirty, because all them women now can rest at peace knowing that their children that got the shots and got the polio shots will not get polio, that are in this country that where it was real bad, it was like running rampant. And he said, and you go ask them and see if they think my money's dirty, because they thank me because that's what I do. He said, I take the money from these rich people that are sick and that, and I use that money and I give it to those that are less fortunate and can't afford these things that these rich people are that these rich people are like taking advantage and like using their clout to keep it all. He said he does. This is what he said, right? Plain and simple. He said that he uses that money, that dirty money they called it. This is how he said it too. He said to give it to people that can't afford stuff that the government's trying to tell them no, they can't have it. I need to turn this car around. I should have done that to begin with. But he said the government tries to stop these to keep the people that really deserve it from getting it, because they're greedy with their dirty money. And he said he's there to stop that. So y'all take that as however it resonates. So I don't know. I mean, and then they said, are you the devil? How do these people feel about taking money from the devil? He said, no, I'm not the devil. The devil scares me. He said, but I got a really good mirror. Like, I can see that where I do good and y'all see me doing bad, is what he's saying. He's saying that pretty plainly too. Like, I sleep good at night because I know the good that I've done, but these people are the ones doing that shit. I'm just managing it. That's what he's saying. That's what he was saying. He said, I'm a hermit. I don't bother. I'm staying to myself all the time. Business. Always doing business. Being a businessman. That's what he said. That everything that he done was about business. He'd work 13 to 15 hours a day, and the rest of it he would just be a hermit. So what do y'all think about that? Because they're trying to use him. Look, I feel like he's one of those Benedict Arnolds, okay? They're trying to disgrace him for their actions that they've done, because they've done it time and time and time and time again. Not to say the man's innocent. He played a role, but he did it strategically. He used their wealth and what they didn't want to give to the poor people. He took it from them and give it to the poor people. Just saying. The man said he slept in a lounge the whole time he was in that prison, when he was in that jail. He didn't go in the jail cell. He slept in a lounge and he had his own phone. And he only had to sleep there. He was free in the daytime. He went home in the daytime and did his business. So y'all tell you what resonates, man. Who's telling the truth? Well, y'all believe the government? Y'all believe CNN? Y'all believe... I don't know. I don't believe them. So they used him as a... Because according to all of it, the man is not guilty. He didn't do anything to these women. These elite motherfuckers like the Prince Andrew and fucking Trump, and these elite motherfuckers was doing it. Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton and them was eating babies and doing witchcraft and that and that and that. And he was just managing it all and taking their money. He said people are going to do stuff like that. He's just taking advantage of it. People do that kind of stuff. The elite. He said that he's just taking advantage of it. I don't know what to think about it because good is bad, bad is good, and that I get accused and all this, and I don't do nothing to nobody. I don't know what to think of it all. Because was he doing wrong? Because I don't know. He says he wasn't. He says he looks at himself and sees the good. Where are you? Yeah. Yeah. It's really nice. Watch this whole video, Earth Angel. It's got the sunset. The sun is setting through the whole thing. About started I don't know, about 6 or 7 minutes. It's around the mark of 50 minutes in, somewhere like that. Go back and watch from about 50 minutes to when it set. It was only like 6 or so minutes to about 56, 58, something like that. And then I kept taking pictures of after it was gone. It was still there. But it was so cool. It looked like just a plain old orb in the phone. But when I could see it with my eyes, it was like an orb. Like, it really looked moonish. Looked like the moon that was fiery orange. That's what it looked like to my eyes. Didn't look like no glowy. It didn't look like no fiery ball that it used to look like. It looked like a moon that was orange. But it wasn't. It was the sun. A lot of people sit there with their lights on. Well, if I turn on my lights, I bet they turn theirs off. Mine shine right in their side of their head if I turn them on. They're sitting right there with theirs shining on the trash bins. Man, I hope they call me about a job over there. I think that would be a great place to start with finding people to show me where to move to and live and stuff. It's a Circle K though, I worked there before, but maybe she'll work me under the table or something, because I told her I can work part-time. I said, I don't work any hours really, but I don't want to really work third shift. But if that's what you need, I said, but I'd rather work first and second. You know, when y'all are having the rushes or something, I can come in and like stock shit. And I said, I've worked at many convenience stores. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I mean, I just have. I know what I'm doing. You show me your register and I'll take care of the rest. I'll stock cigarettes and take trash out and go sweep the parking lot. I'll do all of that stuff because that's the way I was taught and know how to make it do right. You don't leave trash all over the parking lot. You take the trash out. You don't want your trash cans to be overflowing and overfilled. It'll make people not want to come back. So you always want the coffee area to be cleaned up with all the sugar and cream people spill. You just go there and wipe it off. I just keep shit up all day long. I don't damn let it get fucking filthy and then go over there and clean it. I just go over there and clean it right then and keep it up all day long. That's what I do. That's what I do. Man, I would walk out here to the beach, but my feet kind of hurt. Y'all gotta see this right here. Oh wait, that's me. Oh, I see it. Hold on. There's stars all over the sky, like vividly. You can't see them on the fucking camera. Oh, shit, that's camera. Oh, shit. Yeah, you want to come down here, Earth Angel? You want to come down here and hang out with me? I think it'd be fun. Are you still where you're at? In the same place? Or has there been a change in circumstances since we spoke about, what, 3 years ago? I don't know. A few years ago. All these highs and lows and shit. It's all about it. I'm chilling. Anybody want to chill with me? I'm serious, man. Look, it ain't got to be about nothing. It can just be about that you just want to go chill and want somebody to be there, out there with you doing it. It ain't got to be like sexual. It ain't got to be like any kind of like impressing somebody. Like, I ain't trying to impress you. Yeah, deal with me the way I am or don't. Because I ain't hurt nobody and I am truthful and honest and a rare individual. Very rare. And if you're a rare individual, you want to hang out, let's do it. Like Karen had her traits, she was good. I mean, she had good. She just yelling and screaming in the mornings. I can't handle that. And I was trying to tell her that, and she took offense to it. So there you go. So she was already trying to find a reason. So I just took off. Y'all seen me? I be chilling. I be chilling in my car, singing karaoke. Went bought toilet paper and milk and shit. I don't drink milk, I don't eat bread. I bought bread, cheese. I don't eat cheese. I only eat white cheese. I don't eat yellow cheese. That sharp kind, I don't eat that. Especially, I don't eat that. Yeah. Anyway, unless it's just a plain old grilled cheese sandwich, I want cheese on it. But if it's a hamburger, don't fucking put no yellow cheese on my hamburger. Put white cheese on it. Any kind of white cheese you want to, but not fucking yellow cheese. Yuck. The only time I like sharp cheddar cheese is on broccoli casserole. And sometimes in chili. Why am I telling y'all that? But there's no coincidences, so there you go. Pay attention. Take notes. Man, I don't want to put the screen up yet because it's just nice to be here. Really nice to be here. Oh, it's about 9 o'clock. It's nicer to be here. Yeah, parking deck at the casino. Oh, not that. It was fun, but I'll run. I'll run from that kind of shit. You can feel different stages of atmosphere, if that makes sense. You can feel different stages of atmosphere at a casino. That dude was trying to get me to give some drugs. I was trying to go. I was like, what? The devil's here. Like, that's... I don't know why. I mean, it was just like all of a sudden I felt like, I was like it was a sudden awareness. Oh, the devil's here. The devil's here. I gotta go. That's what it started feeling like. I needed to drive out of there. I drove out of there at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. And went to sleep at a rest area. But I'm glad I had a thought of a direction. Because if I hadn't had a thought of a direction, I wouldn't have found a rest area. I said, ping direction. And then it led me to the rest area on the way. I was like, I'll sleep right here. I'll drive like a mug tomorrow. And I'll be where I want to be. here I am. But you can dang near get anywhere in a day. Don't fool yourself. You can almost get anywhere in a day from where you live. Maybe tops 3 days. Even stopping and peeing. This bar right here. Those are people over there singing karaoke. The thing about that bar is I have to buy something in order to sing karaoke. The cheapest thing on the menu is like $35. Like even a hamburger. Anything on their menu is like 35 or up. But that's the only way you get to sing karaoke over there. If you buy something, you gotta buy something on the menu. Sometimes they have a real band over there. But that's karaoke right there. And those people are pretty good too. They do it outside on the patio. My feet hurt. I can go over there and put my feet in the shower sprinkler. Let them, because they hurt. They feel hurt. I was walking around the casino, I guess. All the time that I've cried, my intention full of pride. That's what they're saying. It sounds like. There it goes. You hear him singing it? Oh, I might get copyrighted for this fucking shit. They're singing that shit over there, playing that music. Fuck. He's pretty good. Back again. I guess because I don't drink, what I need to do is buy a karaoke machine and go to the bars and say, I would like for you to hire me as your karaoke person, and I will do a great job, and your people will dance and sing and have a great time. Because I want to run over there and sing karaoke right now. I've been wanting to take the fucking microphone from Nah, you gotta buy something. I went over there last time I was here, and I was sitting on a patio at lunchtime. I was like, what do y'all do karaoke? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, what is you gotta pay like a cover charge? And he was like, well, you gotta buy something. And I said, let me see your menu. And the cheapest thing on there was $35, even at lunchtime. Everybody's drunk over there going, whoa, whoa, he did a great job. Somebody over here playing rap music. I guess it's that. Somebody sitting over there playing Bluetooth inside that hut right there. I don't want to show you. I want to take that shit out of there. Moving around again. It's so pretty. I can sing me some karaoke right now if I want to. This is so pretty. Come down here and hang out with me, Earth Angel. I'll make sure you get back if you need to get back. Because if there's a will, there's a way. Come down here. Come down here and hang out with me. You got a car? Who's a van for life person? Come on down here and hang out. Sleep right there beside me. In your car, and I'll sleep in mine. We'll do all kinds of shit. We'll go over here to the turtle habitat. We'll go learn how to. We might. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you today. When I was going through the dunes, there was parasailers everywhere. Like there was I probably saw 20 of them. They were all around the dunes. And those dunes were beautiful. Like I can go down there and eat lunch or something anytime I want to. It's only 3 minutes away. Like, but it takes you like 35 minutes or so to get there because you can only go 15 miles per hour through it. Through all that sand dunes, they won't let you go no faster. You can't go 50. You gotta go like 15, 25. It's funny. Glowing dog. Hold on, y'all. I got to show. Oh, take it out of there. Where's the glowing collar? Got an LED on him. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. That's a good idea. I think so. There's a lot of activity out here right now. Let's see. These people over here singing karaoke. What is today? Thursday. People standing over there on the beach. People inside that Bluetooth. In that booth right there. That hut thing. There's people down on the pier right there that you walk down to the beach. They're standing over there talking. I can hear them. So come on down, come on down, come on down. Joe, you want to come down here? Have you done your surgery yet? No, that's in August, ain't it? Come down here and hang out with me. If you got a motorcycle, we'll figure out something if it rains and shit. I got a tent. I got a tent. I got a sun tent and a regular tent. It's a little dome tent that one man can fit in. One man on a cot or on a pallet. You don't want to put an air mattress in it. You'll be fucking touching the roof. But you can unzip it and have a screen, and it'll all be just a screen. You can take like the dome part, you can unzip that part, and all that's just screened in. You can see everything in my little dome tent. I got all that stuff back there. The pots and pans, cook on some kind of fire. I got the kind of pots and pans you can cook on fire, like iron cast skillet that's about this big. I'm prepared. I got charcoal, lighter fluid. I got all of that shit. Come down here and hang out with me, for real, for real. Instead of me going to people's houses. I don't like that. Okay, I like your house. Thank you. I'm going to sleep in my car. See you later. Why can't I be free? That'll go on to about 2. And it'll be over. This is the best beach to be at. It's public beach, 24 hours. This is a good place to rest. And I don't even have to move my car. Like, I move it. Like, I go to the store or whatever and come back. And this whole area on this side right here is usually got parking spaces. If I turn around the other way, I can see the sunrise in the morning. If I'm up and I take the shade, put it to the side, and watch the sunrise. But it rises over there. I know this place right here already like the hand. I just need to find a place to rent. Like a little room a little cottage out back, a shed. I don't care. Anything like that, so I can have an address. I won't bother nobody. I'll leave and come up here and do my readings if I got to. Because people have a misconception of what I do online. That ain't my fault. That's theirs. I'm a truth teller. That's what I do online. And I show y'all what goes on. I don't hide nothing. This is the life. This is what life. And how to find the positive if I can. I've usually got pretty good spirits. Even though all this shit happens to me all the time. Hey, I gotta say, I do. But if I'm ill or something, don't be saying some joke ass shit on my fucking comments. You say joke ass shit when I'm laughing and joking, I guess. But not defend anybody. I just tell the truth. You don't have to. I mean, I guess you can believe what you want to believe. Suppose. I guess. I'm here to tell the truth. I get my messages from God. You know why? Because I ride around and watch the world in childlike eyes with the maturity of eons of knowledge, I guess. I don't know where it comes from. This is all the truth, y'all. I just always known shit. It's hard to tell you that. It's hard to say it ain't me, because it's not. I just always known shit from birth. It scared people because it's the truth, and they won't realize it till like 3 or 4 years or 5 years or whatever later when it happens, and they're going, how the fuck did she know? Like, and I don't know. God told me. God said, he told me through my words coming out my mouth, because I let him do it. I listen to my message just like y'all do. Y'all don't get that. Y'all don't understand that part of it. Y'all don't get that part of it. I listen to the message just like y'all do. Exactly like y'all do. I hear stuff and I'll be like, I hear you, God. I hear you talking through me. You understand? When you show me that sunset, I'll share it with y'all because God showed it to me. He said, look, show them this. I'm showing y'all something. Show them the vastness of the waters that you can see for miles. But if you're standing on land and look towards the land, you can only see about a mile. The waters remind us that time don't exist. They're here every day, doing what they do every day, one day at a time. They remind us that time don't exist. We're still in the womb. We've always been. This is all. Look, I watched this thing today because I've been really interested in like tapping into like copper and water and that and that and that. Well, people, there's such as the thing called dew collectors. Dew collectors, and they've created a system that it's a never-ending flow of water because they take the water that's in the atmosphere that's all around us right now, and it like absorbs down and comes out through this little, if you build it, it'll come out of it. But it'll come through this little channel and the dew will collect, and then it'll just pour out of there like water, like a flow of water all the time. It's nothing new. What you do is you put flowers or plants, you put these plants down, and you put like a cage around it, around the plants, and then you put like a wooden thing like a little above it, and it'll absorb up, I guess with the copper, it absorbs the water, all that dew, it'll collect that dew, and then it'll let it drain out like a never ending, it'll always be flowing out of that like a fountain, like it'll never stop, like it don't never quit flowing out of it, because the dew is in the the dew is in the atmosphere all the time. All the time. Like it's all around us right now. There's dew and water floating all around us. All the time. We're in the, like a womb. We're in the firmament womb. And we're breathing because he breathed his breath into us and trapped it inside of a dome. And his breath is all around us so we can breathe. You know, like you got to get to the big picture of it all. Because all of this is God's breath, his essence of who he is, his frequency. All this atoms and particles and shit that don't even touch each other. Like in the dark like this, when you're looking at me in the dark, you can see all the pixels all over the place. Like that's the ether that you can't see with the naked eye. But you can see it in the film. Like you can see it all over the film to make me. Like it's working at all times. You see it how it's constantly working and never stops shifting and changing and shifting. Can you see it working on me right now? Like it's always, that's what I see when I hold the pendulum in the light. When I'm in the light, when it's daylight or whatever shining on everything, you can see everything. I see that like it's a non-stop movement to make my particles and shit hold together to form me. Can y'all see it? Like it's all over the place, non-stop moving. I know y'all see it. It's the frequency of the lights that are there, and that Bluetooth, and the ones that are on the TV. It's forming me as an image. It's on the window, it's on the door, on everything. That's the essence and the frequency. You can see it when I'm in the dark right here. When I turn on the light, you can't see it. Hold on, people just got out of their car, so I don't want to turn on the light and freak them out. Hold on. I don't want them to go, oh, somebody's in that car. Okay. See, it's still there, but denser. Can you see it in the corners? It's still there, but denser. See when I move my finger across? You can see the trail of it, where it's spreading and moving out of the way. Like water. Can you see it? I know you can. Say something. See how it makes my finger look like an illusion? My finger's not really there. Can you see that? My finger's not there. It's all forming it all one time, because God does that crazy shit. All my cells, when I'm walking, move. All of it moves with me. I'm not really there though. See my finger? I can make it where you can see through my finger. You can't even see my finger no more, because it's not there. It's not there. It's all held together by God. His breath that breathed life into us. You get me now? These are what I've, this is my up to my chart of learning and studying and Now I got bigger questions for God. I've done been there, y'all. I done learned all that shit and done passed that. Like, I done passed that. I learned that shit that wasn't. God showed me things when I was way young, and I do research, and I sometimes don't realize that I'm even doing research. I go, what are you doing? And I find out about it, and I go, oh, this is what it's all about, though. But I use God to protect me. Jesus' essence, Holy Spirit protects me from that knowledge, but to have that knowledge for protection of how they do things and how they manipulate what we are seeing. For some reason them motherfuckers are just blatantly being straight out the truth lately, though. Like, I'm a fallen angel and y'all gonna deal with it, kind of thing. They might as well say that. Like, I'm a fallen angel and I act like 10 different people and y'all don't know which one is my true identity. But I'm going to portray them all so I can gain all of the praise and the more people that praise me as that person and that person is taking away the praise of Baal and Moloch or whoever. So they're like in a competition to see who can get the most worship. Okay? Because they're trying to take worship away from God. These fallen angels. These fallen watchers or whatever the fuck they are. But there's really got to be something to the fact that God breathed on us and we're still alive because He breathes on us all the time. Like, we're constantly being breathed on by God, or we wouldn't even get moisture or nothing. Humidity. I'm saying, man. He breathed His air into this firmament to protect us from whatever is beyond it, whatever that may be, because we don't know. It could just be us, and we reflect with our imagination what we think is up there. Could be our perception of it. I'm probably going to get copyrighted. I don't care. But I hope everyone gets the message that I send out, because it's all straight from God. I don't have any other reason to tell y'all any other thing than what He tells me to tell y'all. And saying that, I got to tell you, I'm only human. I make mistakes. I'm only human. Don't blame it on me. That's all I'm saying. There's a free will right here. It's a free will channel. You got your own free will. All I can do is tell you what God's message is. What He tells me to tell y'all. And I know it's God, because I speak to God on a daily basis through His creation. Not just through words in a book. And I don't really care what like, I am connected to God through His creation more than just words in a book. That's why I'm all alone all the time, because the devil hates it. He can't stand it. He don't want me to give my message out to nobody, because he knows it comes straight from God. So I do it. I use His tool against him and give the message of God on his on the devil's tool. Play his tricks against his own self. Because without this, I wouldn't be able to touch you or you or you or you and talk to y'all and tell y'all the message about Jesus, because if I walk up to you at a store and start doing it, you'll walk away or run. But me having this platform, you can sit there and hear what I'm saying. And that's why they all have a hissy fit about me doing a fucking YouTube channel. It's the demon that's trying to stop it. You get me? I always had the message. Always. Even in my darkest moments, even when I was high on drugs, I tell people about Jesus. And that's not blasphemous. That's hope. I was there, I guess, in the right place at the right time to tell them. Because I eat food that the grocery stores give to us, and that's blasphemous because that's not a creation of God anymore. That's a creation of man that we're eating now. But if we go out and plant a seed in a garden and we go dig it up and then cook it and eat it, that there is a creation of God. You get it? So I tend to go for shit they can't hardly tamper with, like walnuts and stuff like that. And I mean, as far as like going to the grocery store or whatever, examine your food, pray over it. Praying over it's probably going to be the most protection that you can make over the food and the things you ingest these days. Praying over it is going to protect you more than any other works that you could do to protect yourself from the man-made plastics and fucking parasites. The parasites ain't man-made. Those are angelic made. Those are divine made. Those demons, demonic beings to enter into the body when you're least expecting. And they can be in anybody. They can be in an earth angel. They can be in a devil. They can be in a good person and a bad person. But if they're in a good person of the light, that it'll make you have like self-doubt talk and self-doubt illusions, like beauty illusions and stuff like that. Yeah, Jesus wants you to call him Jesus. He's the teacher. That's his title now. He's no longer Emmanuel. He's the teacher. He's Jesus Christ, the Christ, the teacher, the healer, the teacher. And it, I mean, just like, okay, understand. You see the devil, what he does. Okay, the devil has many names. The energy of the darkness of the fallen has many names, many names, because they're mocking God and Jesus. Okay, because when we go to heaven, God gives us a new name. Okay, and if we fall from grace, we get a different new name, and we don't want that new name because it's a stamp on our soul. You understand that? It's a stamp on our soul. Our new name that God gives us. Even if we fall from grace, he gives us a different new name, and that's like a sigil on our soul that we can't take away. Never. Like we can't never get it taken off of us. That's God imprinted it on us, and it tells what we did. It's the frequency of the utterance that tells what we did. The name that God gives us. Understand that? Because Satan, the beast, that old devil, used to be named Lucifer. But that's not his name anymore. He got it stripped from him. Because Lucifer means the morning star. And God gave that name to Jesus. Because the devil can't stand that. He said that he was the light of God's, that Jesus was the one, not Lucifer. Lucifer hates Jesus worse than he hates us. Okay? He hates the fact that Jesus was here. He hates it. And it's in, okay, the Trinity. Because he felt the flesh, of what it hurts and its pains of the flesh. God did. Because he never, I mean, he wouldn't have experienced that being a being of everything. He experiences pain through love, that kind of stuff, but not a physical pain. He sent Jesus down here, and he's like, why do people, like, reject me? And Jesus felt pain, and he said, oh, because that shit, that shit hurts. That shit hurts like hell down here in this dense, this ain't heaven, God. Like, this right here is like this dense fucking, like, your breath. Do like that with your breath. You can create, you can do it on a window. I just created a whole new universe right there. And now I'm putting gaps in it. But I did it of my own, with God's creation. But that's a whole new universe. I did it with my whatever bacteria, whatever lives in my mouth. I just fogged it on my window. And now there's a life right there. Yeah, don't spook people out though. That takes away from the message. You don't want to spook them out. That's why I quit drinking. That takes away, it takes the positive energy away from the message when you spook them out. They want to run and be scared and shit. But if you just tell it to them plain, that's the seed. That's just the seed. Like, you don't have to do it in front of them. You don't got to channel nothing in front of them. I mean, I channel spirit. I channel Holy Spirit all the time, day and night, 24/7. There's no time that the Holy Spirit ain't in me to channel these messages. Like, I'm open to the Holy Spirit giving me these messages, and the Holy Spirit lets me rest at night, and sometimes he lets me rest, or the essence of the Holy Spirit lets me rest in the daytime, but most of the time I'm working during the daytime, and I'm doing spiritual while I'm sleeping at night, like I'm in the spirit realm, working, but he lets me rest. He says he'll give me rest for my hard work, for my deeds, my hard work. He said he'll give me rest. So he lets me rest, so that's why I don't dream like you would think normal would be as far as dreaming. I don't dream like that. I see these things in every instant. When I look around, I see it in every instant. I see it in people. I see it in strangers. I see it in people I know. I can't not hear it when it's being spiritually said into me, and I can't not hear it. It's hard to explain, but that's what it is. And I try to live in a moral way, but I have to experience things in order to understand what would make people do specific things. Right? Yeah. You work with the Lights channel. Okay, well, check this out. I watched this thing today, man, talking about how this is a game called Yellow Door, Red Door. And it's for little kids. And it's teaching these little kids how to the fuck am I, astro project or astro travel. I don't suggest that you do it. I don't suggest that you astro travel ever. I don't suggest that. Not this time. Not right now. And if you're going to try it and you're going to do it anyway, I say that you ask the Holy Spirit to walk right beside you and hold your hand and don't let it go at all while you're in the experience, because there's shit out there that will try to leech onto you, try to, and they, little tiny, you want, little tiny, look, and you won't even know it. It'll be your whole being after, just like that. It'll be that little bitty and leech onto you. You come back into this world, into this body, into this flesh body, and it's on you, because you left that flesh body susceptible to it to get on you. I don't recommend to astro travel at all. God takes you and calls you up, then be in that astro travel. Don't force anything. I'll say that. Astro traveling is forcing through a door that you're not supposed to see yet. You'll see it one day when God's ready to reveal it to you. You don't have to force it. You know what I mean? There's no reason to force it. How are they getting louder? God dang, let me turn on my shit. Motherfucker's loud. That's what you need. But y'all, I mean, all this shit I tell y'all is straight from, I mean, I surprise myself with the stuff because and it can all be looked back. It's like I have this billion-year-old filing cabinet in my mind. I can't explain that, but it's like it's in my head. And sometimes I can't find some of the knowledge that I have in there, and then sometimes it just pours out like I knew shit back in fucking a different so-called time. But I know everything that I knew then, but it's not the same. But it's all the same day. Everything is all the same day. Yeah, I had an astro travel experience, but I didn't look at my body. I didn't see my body. I didn't see my body at all. I didn't see my body when I died. I see my body when I come back, though. When I died and I came back, I see my body then. Laying there like I sleeping. It was weird. I was laying on my back sleeping, and that's something I don't do. I don't sleep on my back at all. I was laying on my back sleeping, and I had my arms up like this, like in this position. Let me show you. I was laying on that hospital bed like this, and they had a IV in my arm, and had straps on my fucking. They had straps on my arms, so my arms was up like this on them poles. And I was laying in that bed, looking at myself, going, "Them motherfuckers got straps on me." I had them on my ankles too, and I was like, "Oh fuck no!" They could do anything they wanted to that body while I was gone. Swear to God, that was my thoughts. Then I was in that body again. I was set up, going. I looked at that lady, and I started kicking that fucking bed, and I was about to break that bed, and I had 3 of those fucking straps off of me before that lady could even think. I was like, I looked over at that lady like, what? I said, look, I couldn't do this. I went and pulled my hand out because I broke both of my wrists, right? I pulled my hand out of that fucking uh, strap, and I had this one undone already by the time that other nurse coming in, that mean one. I done had one of them off my leg. I done set up in the bed with I already broke the bed. I broke the fucking hospital bed. I was kicking it with my feet. Bam! Bam! I like take my feet back like this and go bam! Bam! I was kicking the end of that. Broke the board on the end of the bed. I said, you want me to cooperate, you better not have me no fucking strapped down. I don't get fucking confined or none of that kind of shit. Never. Don't confine me to shit. Don't strap me down. Don't confine me into no fucking bunch of rooms and tell me I can't go outside. I will fucking snap out on you. Every place I ever been, even jail, they let us go outside because I went fucking nuts about going outside. You can't keep me in here. That's unlawful. That's inhumane. You can not constantly keep me in here without no sunshine or nothing. I'd start carrying on, boy. And they would say, fuck it, man. Let them go outside for 15 minutes. Even in a mental institution, I did that shit. We was able to go outside, and they ain't let them people go outside for 5 years. People hadn't been out in the sun for 5 fucking years. I couldn't believe that. I said, well, you get to go out today. We going out today, baby. Let's go. I swear it. I swear it on everything. I wish I could like have a picture of all of it so y'all could really see me in action doing shit like that. It blow your mind. Because at first I'll go up and say, look, man, I need to go outside. And they'll say, oh, it's against the rules. We can't go outside. We can't let y'all go outside. Well, I need to go outside. I don't care what y'all got to do or whatever the fuck you got to do. It's unfair and unhealthy that y'all make me stay in this gloomy fucking fluorescent lights and so on and so forth and blah, blah, blah. But y'all gonna let me go outside and get some sun and some fresh air blowing on me. Y'all can sneak me out or whatever you got to do. But I'm going to go outside and I'll continue on about it until they let me go outside. Then everybody gets to. I start telling them the health reasons that I need to be outside. All kinds of stuff. Y'all do not know me. I will do that. No, I got to go outside. I need to. I have to. Yeah, y'all gotta let me go outside. Like, I'm not gonna sit in here and behave if y'all don't. I will bitch about it and I'll pitch fits until y'all do let me go outside, because I can't be in here like this. Y'all gonna make me feel like I'm in a cabin fever or something. What are y'all trying to do? Make me seem crazy or something because y'all are crazy and won't let me go outside? I'll start carrying on. Well, that's inhumane. That's wrong. You get to go outside when you leave here, don't you? You get to go outside in the daytime before you come to work. Nope, not us. We got to sit in here till however long y'all want to say we got to stay here. But y'all won't let us go outside? Well, golly, that's not very merciful. I'll say stuff like that. I've done it thousands of times. I have to have God's breath on me and not man-made air conditioner on me. I do not like man-made air conditioner. It's like it makes me allergic. It's okay to like have it blow on you in the car a little bit and then turn it off and let the windows down. I was raised as a kid like that. We rode around with the windows down. My dad went all the fucking way down because he smoked all the time. We might have had the air conditioner on but the windows was down all the time. I feel like I need to step out of the car and smoke this, to be honest with you. The light will go off in a minute. It should go off in a minute. I think I stand up on the ground right here. Let's knock my shoe out. Oh, how beautiful. I gotta show y'all. It's loud as shit out here right now. You need to sleep now. It's 2:09. Okay, good night. I love you. God bless you. See if you can come up here and come down here and hang out. There's stars everywhere. Y'all think I see an alien? I ain't never seen one before. Out here, I seen them all over the place by lakes, but not out here by the ocean. Nary a time. I've never seen an alien out by the ocean. Only at lakes. By lakes and rivers. My nose is got a little place right there. My allergies, man. Going from these different states. Oh, god dang. That shit's crazy. Going from these different states, it's weird. It's like different shit grows and has effect on different parts. Wild. This sea salt sometimes drives me out too much. Like, I like it when I first get down here, and then I have to like go somewhere that has more humidity, I guess. Because I guess I was born. I need God's I need God's juice on me. So I go to like a lake area or a camp or like where there's a bunch of trees surrounding me. When I need that, whenever I need that, I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. I go to places that fill me up with God's creation. And it's like an energy, like a fuel that the Holy Spirit gives to me from it. It's like the fuel of my body or something. And when I stay in a place that is a loop or it's stagnant and I keep just experiencing stuff that tells me to leave, then if I don't leave, it starts to affect me physically through my spirit, because my spirit is what holds this body together. This flesh body. My spirit holds it together. And if I'm full of demons or what have you, I'll fall apart. But God keeps me healthy all the time. Even though I got this damn shit on me because I'm allergic. That's for some reason for other people, for their vision of what they think beauty is. Because I was model looking, and I still look like that. I just got a scar on me. I'm just saying. It's for other people to visualize what the standard of beauty, because it doesn't lie on the flesh. It lies in the heart, the moral, the connection. That's where beauty lies. You don't see it. You don't see it on the flesh. If you do, then you're seeing it in the wrong way. But that doesn't say anything about what, like, physical attraction and that chemistry and all of that. That doesn't have anything to do with the way you look. The chemicals attract, the opposites attract. Your body and all the pixels, see all the pixels on me? Tells their body or their pixels that they need each other to to for the greater good or what have you through the spirit. And then there's some kind of energy that happens that connects y'all. Because it don't happen with everybody. Like, you make friends with people. You make friends with people sometimes that you don't even ever talk to, but 2 or 3 times. But if you ever cross their path again, they're your friend. You make people that are friends that you have right beside you all the time that hate your guts. That's all in perspective. Just saying. Let me put this on. I can feel my throat being scratchy because I was over there in that cold air in Mississippi walking around. There's a non-stop wind in Mississippi, like a non-stop all the time, like a breeze that constantly is going. I guess the people that live there don't know it because they've been living there all their life, but you can constantly feel a breeze in Mississippi. Some type of breeze. And if you get near the coast, it's a wind. It's a wind, not a breeze. It's a straight up wind. People out there are looking for them little bitty crabs. Just you can dig into the sand, find them little crabs. That's cool. I was see that boy down there at that stadium, fishing with them shim, or he had shrimp and shim. I need to get a fishing rod. I ain't never been deep in the ocean fishing. Only fishing on a lake or river. I've caught some pretty big fish in my life though. I've caught fish probably about that size in lakes. I caught big old catfish, big old heads like that. Then my folks like, I say, I don't care about the mouth. I say, just don't flick me with your tail. Just don't flick me with your tail. You can go all you want to. You say all the crickety things you say, but don't flick me with your tail. Oh, catfish will flick the shit out of you. You be bleeding. You be like, oh fuck, I'm bleeding. Man, what is that creature? God created it. What is a fish? Like, no judgment or nothing, but what the fuck is a fish? You ever seen fish? Have you ever looked at them? Like, really, really, really looked at them? Same thing with an insect. What the fuck? What the fuck? An insect, y'all. I'm just saying. An odd thing. It's an odd creature. An insect is a very odd creature. Any of them. Any of them. Think of a fucking insect and think about their little parts, their little body parts, and how their little joints and stuff fit together and how they move their heads and just use them antennas all the time. Are they little tiny eyeballs on them antennas? I don't know. It's only 9 o'clock here. Where the hell are you at? California? 6 hours? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 5 hours. What are you in California? Oh, you are probably going to bed knocked out. Because a lot of these fans, I used to do my readings like at nighttime because I was in a different time schedule. Because I worked in the evening, and I'd get home late, about 11 or 12, and do a reading, and it would be till about 2:30. What people are used to. Let's fix that. I'll wait till I move that stuff. It's alright the way it is right now. Slowly doing it. Because it's only 9 o'clock. But sometimes, hell, I'll put that shit up at 7 o'clock. I don't really care what people think. Or seeing me over here sleeping in my car, getting dressed and getting out and going to the beach. I really want to get a bicycle. I want. Gotta give me whatever I need. Fuck. Be grateful. How grateful I am. God's got taking me wherever I want to go. I can't even explain that. I've always had a little itch to travel and venture and see and experience. And even when I was 12 years old and the air traffic controllers were on strike, 82. I guess that was around there. It might have been 80, 82. They was on strike. I took off, went to Boston. My uncle stayed up there for 3 months, came back on a plane by myself. I don't do being in planes. Like, the experience of being in a plane ain't that, uh, I don't really like it. I don't like being in a plane. I don't like being in airports neither. It's like there's some kind of another place that's not of this world. It's like they were designed that way to get you confused, because it all looks like the same and makes you feel like you're trapped or something in some type of portal or some crap like that in an airport. But then you got a ship port. But I guess you go out into that map on the water and see some whole different shit than you do on the land. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you see a lot of spiritual things out on that water. That water's got the darkness in the depths of it. God said so in the very beginning. He said that the waters have a darkness in the depths. It's in the waters. He said, I create a firmament and separate my beautiful creation, my beautiful beings from it. I'll just separate it. What could it be? If it already existed, God's seen it. And it's like he didn't know that he created it. Don't it seem that way? Like he didn't know that he created that, whatever that darkness is in the depths. Like he was like surprised. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it don't matter. I'll protect my creation. But what is that? Because did he create it and not realize it? So what is it? The dark side of God? That's a wrath. That's something. What is it? What is that darkness that God saw? And it was deep and it was dark. What is it? What was it? Is it bad? Scary? Is Is it something that God just keeps us from like falling into it? He put a firmament over us so we won't fall like deep into that uh, black dark abyss. I don't know anymore. I know man will lie. Mankind will lie. That's one thing that separates us from anything is we lie. We fucking lie. Ain't that crazy? Mankind lies. Animal don't lie. Animal might be sneaky if it don't lie. But mankind will lie. They'll make them story real quick. I'm just saying. What is the stars, man? God said they're angels. I guess they're watching. I don't know. Are they? Is that a little eyeball? Is that a little tiny, tiny eyeball peeking through the darkness? I mean, how could I possibly know? I ain't never been up there to look at it, like with my own eyes. Have y'all? Has any of y'all ever been like right up against it where you can look at it? Okay then. It looks like little tiny eyeballs to me in the sky. Some of them make shapes. Why? Why do we follow pareidolia? If it's just an imagination, scientists follow it. The astronomers follow it. But it's pareidolia. We make an image out of the pattern in the sky and put the lines in there ourselves and make it look like an atlas, make it look like a crab, make it look like a Sagittarius. We make the pareidolia lines ourselves. There's no line there. God don't make nothing straight lines. Nothing. There's nothing that God created a straight line. How do we see that? Big Dipper, Little Dipper, and all that stuff. How is it we see that with our eyes and our what we think we're seeing? God dang, there's like 50, 11 people outside pulling up in here. Oh, there's some people leaving for the bar, moving their cars. Yeah, you can tell they're drunk. They're driving fast. Why did God give me all these questions and these looking at the stars and go, okay, well, you don't make straight lines, God. What is that? Why does He make me see that? Because He knows that that's an image that man put up there for us to look at. Because He said the true stars are the angels. But I guess they put up other stars to fool us. Look, that whole thing is like a movie theater screen. The whole thing we look at, especially at nighttime, because the moon ain't real. They cover up. It's like they black out the screen, and they have the moon is up there because it's part of the hole at the top, or like the center of the screen. You know how like when you was young and you had those tubes, and you could turn the contrast and you could turn the other thing, and it would make it go into the little tiny, tiny dot, like at nighttime, like it would make a little tiny dot in the middle of the screen with all that contrast pulled together, and it was all black on the outside, but you could make that whole screen turn into a little tiny white dot. You can still hear the people talking and everything behind it, but it would be a teeny, tiny, 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 tiny picture. But it's actually just a little tiny dot. Same thing. It's a tube. We're in a tube, like a little cover. and it projects out, and they make it tiny and make it a little dot that we see in the night sky, but it's in the day sky too. But I guess God's light outshines. I don't know. I don't really understand the gist of the sun, because it definitely gives us warmth, and the moon definitely gives us coolness. Definitely. Because the moon, when the sun is down, takes control of the waves and the flow of the waters, and even of our blood, any kind of flow, stuff that flows, it takes control. It does it with the air and the water. The moon does. It pulls it and ebb and flow, pulls and pushes it, pulls, like it's mixing it while we're sleeping. Because when we rest is when we heal. And the moon is there like healing the earth when everybody's resting and the sun's not burying it, like burning down on it. But it cools off everything and it makes the dew. It ebb and flows with the ether and the water of the creation, and it makes the dew on every single thing in the morning time, and then the sun dries it back up when it comes out. So is the sun a portal to hell? Is the sun actually hell? Oh, that's a concept. Is the sun actually the place that's the cave or the portal that that Jesus has the key to throw that serpent of old into? Just saying. All of a sudden, Willy Wonka come to my head. I seen the chocolate river and how it swirls and turns and swirls and waterfall, churns it and churns it. So I'll take that as it resonates. That was an image that came to my head when I said that. About the moon. The moon has the power at nighttime because it's the light. It's the light in the darkness. And it controls it. It controls the ether. It controls the flow of flow. Anything flows. The water, the air, the ether. Because it shines the light on it at nighttime. But the stars don't make much sense. Because they're there. Look, them stars that you see at nighttime, they're there during the daytime too. The same exact places. It's so funny that people don't realize that they have no clue that them stars shine in the daytime too. That kind of shit cracks me up though. Like, duh. Why wouldn't they be shining in the daytime? What are the stars? God said they're angels. What the fuck? They twinkle? Why do they twinkle? Like, why do they fucking twinkle? And you know, that star that I look at twinkling ain't even fucking there because it was 1 billion years old and it's already gone and dead. It ain't even there. I see it right now looking at that star twinkle. It's already dead billions of years ago. But it's light from light years away. It's still twinkling in my reality. Is that something you can fathom? Scientists say that's the truth. What do you think? I'm just saying. My mind has thought of this kind of shit my entirety of my life. Like, I look at the stars and go, why do they disappear in the daytime? I say, because they're so dense, and they're billions and billions and billions of light years away, that in the daytime we can't see them. They're not strong enough. So why aren't they strong enough? Because the moon shows its strength in the daytime all the time. So how come the stars don't? Because we don't see the stars in the daytime. But they're still up there, shining, doing that. But apparently they've never been in our lifetime up there. They was long gone, long before our lifetime ever came around. But there they go, twinkling and shit. In our eyes, we can see them. Why? Why? Can somebody explain that to me? How you gonna tell me that you know for facts that that star does no longer shine after billions of years because it blowed up or burned out? It died, it burned out. Did it? Did it burn out? How can you tell me that? Because they use that as an example as to why the sun is going to burn up. It's going to go out. It'll turn into a black sun. Black hole sun, won't you come wash away the pain? But what they're going to do is turn on a sun machine and create a black hole inside of the sun. And it's going to suck everything into it. And then God's creation will be bleep. And then it's going to come back. It's going to just come back. And it'll be heaven on earth. It'll bleep out like one of those television tubes. And then God will bring it all back. That's what he said. That's the words that he said that he was going to do. He's going to make a brand new heaven on earth. And it will be good. No tear will be shed at all. You won't be crying no tears. Nobody will. I wonder why he made us cry tears on earth. That's the purpose in that. That we cry. And look, it's uncontrollable too. Because we try to fight it. We try to say, no, 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 no. Why do we do that? Why do we try to fight crying? Even if something hurts us. Even when something hurts us, we go, and then we start going, tears start falling out of our eyes. But we fight the shit out of crying. Why you figure God made us cry? Why do you think God made us cry? I'm not real sure about that. Cleanse our eyes, but to cleanse our eyes for what? To see the pain that something was created to cause us to uncontrollably cry, that we can't even help ourselves but cry? Like when we have past loved ones, and we're supposed to be joyful. We're supposed to sing a joyful song when they pass on. And when they're born, we're supposed to shed tears. That's a pagan religion, ain't it? Or is it? why do I feel like it's so, like I'm being told by Holy Spirit to use discernment in the translation of, because you gotta understand, man's a liar. Man is a liar. Okay? So, because that's the only animal that can lie. That'll lie. They said animals taught to do shit. A man lie. A man lies from birth. His ego make him lie. That's crazy. It's so crazy. His ego protect him, keep him from getting hurt or in trouble. Crying, don't want to cry. Why do you think God made us cry where we can't even stop it, where we can't help it? Because we can even stop ourselves from laughing at something. But to cry, people do everything they can to keep from crying and letting that tear fall. Why? These are the kind of things that I want to know. That's why I go and experience life, check people out. Okay, like one thing might make you cry, but the next person won't cry about it. But you cry uncontrollably, you can't help yourself but cry from it. Something like that, you know what I'm saying? And even the people who try to hold back a cry, if it's in them and it's gonna fall out. You don't see too many people that can actually hold the tear or hold it back from crying. And I say like, try to change the subject, but there's still a welt and a tear in their eye. What do you figure God made our eyes water up and tears fall out of them when we're in pain or hurt? Is that part of his? Is that part of his his ether falling out of us? Because we're rejecting it because of our pain. I don't know. I try to figure these things out because I want to know what makes a person work tick. Like how are we all that so different, or do we just think that we are, and that's what separates us? Or should we be separate because our yokes don't match? Our energy, our essence, our inners, our what is the soul don't match with the other being, like a reptilian or an insectoid or a Lemurian or whatever the fuck it may be? Or are we the product of those beings and we have to redeem ourselves through Jesus Christ because God said they know not that they are these creatures. They don't know that they were created from abominations that fell from heaven. So give them an opportunity to trust in you, and they can become the angels that you expected those angels to be. Is that the deal? God said He's gonna make a new earth, new heaven on earth. He's gonna dwell with us on earth. Maybe because we're not. Maybe because we're not. Maybe because we're not saintly enough to be in heaven. Because of our history, our backgrounds, our DNA. But Jesus said no, Jew and Gentile. The Gentile are the heathens, are the abominations the ancestors of those fallen that survived. Because Cain was out there doing shit, and he had a whole tribe of people called Canaanites. Then we had Levi out there using divine magic to levitate shit. And he taught all his tribe to do it. All his tribe knew how to levitate shit, because they people were in the true essence of the ether before the buildings and shit got built everywhere and blocked it. Now it's all dense because they got Wi-Fi and energy trying to say, no, there's no ether. We take it off the periodic table. It's not real. God's not real, they keep trying to say. But they'll tell you in a heartbeat, he put a firmament over this fucking earth. and they're trying to break it. They're trying to break through it. They'll tell you in a heartbeat they are. That he put a firmament, he put a block between us and whatever's out there in the darkness. They want to find out whatever it is. Whatever it may be in the darkness. Y'all take what resonates. This is a message from the Holy Spirit. Y'all can take that however you want to resonate it. But God puts these ideas in my head for me to explore. And I like to tell people. And I like to share my research. And I like to share the experiences that help me block all of that stuff from controlling my what is the trueness of me. Because I like to be in God's creation. That's childlike. I just always been that way. I don't like to be sitting behind a desk or being conformed to anything like that man made. All that school and stuff like that. I say, nah, I ain't doing your schoolwork at home. I'm at home. I ain't gonna do your schoolwork at home, but I bet you'll pass your shit. I do that kind of stuff. They say you do your homework. I say, nope. They say, why not? I say, because I had to go play basketball with my friends. And they'd say, well, take this pop quiz. And I'd go, and pass it with flying fucking colors. And they'd say, shut up. Go away, Vicky Jean. They tried to tame me, make me teach the class, and the class wanted me to be their teacher. And the teacher got mad about that because he said it's supposed to be punishment. And I said, well, you got punished, I guess, because I taught your class, you gave me a subject, I taught it, and they learned. They passed the test. I had to make them a test and everything because he said that I was disrupting his class and for me to teach and to see how hard it is. And I said, well, maybe if you did it a little more interesting, that maybe your class would pay attention. He got mad. He got mad at me because he's a football coach. And he said, well, maybe you can do a better job. And I said, probably. And I did the next day. I had to study the subject that he gave me. Or whatever, I didn't study shit. I went there and I read it to the class and I told them what it meant. And they passed the test. I had to give them a test, a pop quiz. And they loved me. They loved me being their teacher. Coach Adams was mad, but he kind of got a thrill out of it too. Because he was impressed by it. Because it was me and another girl named Leanne. Oh, I know what it was. But me and Leanne was talking with, well, she wasn't a substitute teacher. She was in there watching us while he was going to the office talking to the principal. Me and Leanne was talking. So he made both of us teach the class. And Leanne went first, and she got up at the podium, and she was all like, she's kind of a stoner. She's real smart, too. She's a model. But anyway, she's a model now. She was trying to be a model then, but she is a real model now. But anyway, She got in front of the class. She said, and she's, about 10 minutes. And I got in the class and I read the shit to them. I read what I was supposed to study. I read it to them, learned it while I was teaching them. And then I explained it to them what I read. And then I gave them a test and they passed it. I just read out the subject that he gave to me. I read what I was supposed to teach them. Read it all out loud. And then I said, okay, y'all got a pop quiz on it. And they took the pop quiz and passed it. Y'all think I lie, but I'm not. I done some stuff in my lifetime. I wish I had wrote it all down. Amazing things that you wouldn't believe when I was like 10, 12, 15. Just, and I thought it was just the average normal to do it. Step up for the underdog. I step up for the underdog quick. I can't stand somebody to damn attack but one person. Like 10 people attack one person. I did it when I was a kid. I don't care if he's my best friend. And you started fucking with somebody that couldn't really defend themselves because they was shy or something. I would fight you. I would fight you like this. Leave them the fuck alone. I would do that shit. By the time I was a senior in high school, every single person on a bus was giving me like their extra money that they had after lunch or whatever. I did off the bus with gas money so I could go to work. I got off the bus with gas money, like $35 in gas money, like almost every day. I didn't ask none of them for it. None of them. They wanted to give it to me because they knew I'd fight for the underdog. Crazy shit like that. They knew that I would fight for the underdog. That if they was being picked on or anything at that, any kind of a way like that, they just loved me. The underdog did. I wasn't like the bodyguard or nothing. They just knew that if I knew they was being picked on, that I would go say something to the bully, even if it was a crowd of bullies. I did one time. Laura Flanagan. I think her name was Laura Flanagan. She was a bitch. God almighty. She had Andrea Pope and a few others. And they picked on people that weren't pretty in their standards. And I was pretty, but I didn't put up with that kind of shit. I walked right up to Laura. I said, you best leave that girl alone. They was picking on her because she liked a black boy. She was white. I said, just best leave her alone. Who the fuck are you? Tell me to leave somebody alone. I said, me. I promise you, you want to leave her alone. Don't fuck with her. Y'all, if I ever hear of y'all trapping her in a bathroom and fucking throwing shit on her and calling her names again, man, girl, you gonna pay karma for that shit. About 3 or 4 weeks later, it was about 3 or 4 weeks later, prom or something, I can't remember. They were going on some kind of spring break. It was going on spring break. And they had a terrible car accident, and that girl ended up paralyzed. The mean girl. She ended up paralyzed, paraplegic. She could move her head, but that's it. She's pretty, though. She's pretty. I told her, I said, leave that girl alone, man. She was real nice, that girl. She played on the soccer team. And so did Laura. Laura was on the soccer team, too. She didn't like her because she dated a black boy on the boys' soccer team. and was pinning that girl up in the bathroom, like throwing shit on her, kicking her and stuff in the bathroom. I was like, what the fuck? No. I walked right straight to her and said, if I ever hear her, I didn't even hardly know that girl, but I knew of her. And I said, if I ever hear you doing that to anybody, I don't give a fuck who it is, your sister, I don't care who the fuck it is. I don't care if I ever hear about you and 3 or 4 other people attacking one person in the bathroom, your ass gonna be in the bathroom and I'm gonna be the only one in there. That's what I told her. There ain't gonna be nobody else in the bathroom. And then that happened to her about 3 weeks later. She was bad though. She was real bad. Like that real. I don't know if it's from. I don't know parents' upbringing or what. I don't know. I ain't hardly ever experienced like teenagers being that to that effect. But I grew up in a trailer park in real rich county. The county was really rich, like really Illuminati shit, probably. It was real rich, real. These 16-year-olds and shit had fucking 57 Chevys and fucking, I'm talking about maxed out ones. Not no fucking beat up one that you got fixed and put it together. These are candy apple red, 57 Chevys and shit. They're driving around 15, 16 years old in these motherfuckers with custom leather seats and shit. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about that. Me and my sister had a Pinto we shared that she wrecked the first week we had it, and we had a light blue door on a navy blue tint Pinto. We had to lift it up and slam it to shut it and lock it. Oh, the days, the days. I wonder, I mean, the Mean Girls or what have you, they got their own little hidden, like, whatever weakness or whatever it is. But I never care. I tell them, I say, man, look at your fucking house. Like you say, it's all a mansion and stuff, but how's the plumbing? How's the plumbing in your house? I'd ask them stuff like that. Because we lived in a trailer park, but we lived in they were kind of like the beginnings of modular homes, but they weren't quite modular homes yet, but they were pretty close to it. And we just had underpinning instead of shingle things on the bottom of it, but they were pretty much modular homes. But anyway, and I say, man, I'd much rather stay in my trailer than your fucking, even in your closet or in your bedroom or whatever. I'd much rather be in this trailer than that. How's the plumbing there? Does it stink in your house? That's what I'd say to them. They wouldn't say nothing else to me. They wouldn't have nothing else to say to me when I'd say about the plumbing in their mansions. Like, I bet you only can take like a 2 or 3 minute shower, can't you? Because the fucking water bill's so fucking high in your mansion. I bet you can't take a bath. I bet you can't relax in a bath. I would say stuff like that to them. Well, I'm glad you live there, not me. Alright, y'all, it's almost 4 hours. I guess I'm going to shut everything off and watch something on my YouTube. And have a good night. Light and love. I will see you on the flip side. Love y'all.